Hopefully we do not repeat the crash again. But you know what? If it happens, it happens, I guess. And then let's see here. Let me get in. Oop. All right. Oh, and then okay, so I'm up, and then let me just go ahead and update the YouTube stream.
Yeah, you multi-stream, right?
Yep.
Damn, it's on top of it.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's relatively easy because you just download. I guess because you use Streamlabs, right? I want to say is like the.
Yeah, I have a button, but for some reason it like works. I had the key for my streaming on YouTube, and then it broke, and I'm too lazy to figure out how to fix it.
I see. Okay, yeah, okay, so in there. Yeah, oh man. Apologies for the kind of me scrambling right here. That crash really did mess me up something fierce.
Oh, no problem. I always, the 3 minute, once I hit the start stream, I hit the timer for the ad, I'm like, okay, 3 minutes to fix everything.
Alright, let me turn on my better lights because I'm at like sub 20 frames. I'll be right back.
Privacy.
Ooh. Okay. Alright. I'm all ready. I'm currently streaming right now. So yeah, I guess
Yeah, let me send you the request. The stream together request.
Yep. Hello there, Suntan Stan. Hope
Oh
you're
my god,
doing
Stan's already here?
Yep. He's one of the dedicated. One of the few dedicated. I tell you what.
The OG.
Yep.
OG Yuckies.
Okay, get started.
Did I send it correctly? Oh, perfect.
Yep.
I did.
Okay. And then I mute myself, right? Yeah, and then I also turn off my mic? Or no, do I keep the mic on?
You can mute it inside the little call thing.
Okay.
And then it should be good. And then I'll hear your stuff through Discord.
Oop, gotcha. Okay. Got it. Let me go ahead. Web monitor. Oop.
Okay, you tell me when you're ready to be speaking on the stream. I got you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm perfectly ready. So yeah. I guess we can just kind of do our little preamble talk or whatever, and just kind of wait a bit, for everyone to kind of get situated, But yeah. How was your day overall, Ninzi?
It is good. I have. It's a little tiring.
I see. Probably just work reasons and all that, right?
Yeah, I gotta work day off tomorrow though. So.
Ooh, sick. Man, if only I had the luxury there. Did you get Columbus Day off by any chance?
I did not.
Oh, okay. Man, that's unfortunate. Yeah, my work also does not celebrate. Well, I guess it's not really good celebrating that, I guess, these days, but
I hear it's supposed to be Indigenous Peoples Day now instead of Columbus Day.
Man, they gave the name change, but could they not at least give us the day off change or the day off as well, though?
I mean, I'm happy that I get Juneteenth off. I'll take the summer holiday.
Oh yeah, that's right, man. I don't get that off. Like maybe I can tell my work
Wait,
that they're
isn't it a
racist.
federal holiday? They have to now, right?
It's a federal holiday. I'm not sure if it's You know what? That's a good question. Maybe I should talk to my boss about that. Maybe I could.
You'd be like,
Mhm.
excuse me.
Yep.
Okay,
Hello.
okay, ready to go?
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today we are doing what every Twitch streamer has ever done in the history of Twitch streaming, which is try to make some form of tier list on anything at all relevant to their life. And it just so happens that next week is Halloween, and so why not make a Halloween tier list from two people who may or may not have consumed candy in the last year. Ninja, have
I
you
fucking
consumed?
love candy.
Okay, thank God. Cause all right. So not to out myself, but I have not eaten candy in about like half a year. I want to say at minimum, because the last time I ever ate candy, it was at a work formal, which
Okay.
was at least around like May or April. So it's been that long, unfortunately. So I may have just exposed myself as being like un uneducated in this tier list, and so
Unqualified for candy.
yeah, maybe Ninzi might have to be the one to take the reins here. But you know what? It be like that. Sometimes you just got to refer to the expert in this situation. So
Okay, wait. Yeah. My expert taste of hating tomatoes and cheese. My taste buds are the ones that are godlike and know what tastes good.
mm,
Okay, wait. But
mhm.
I came into this knowing that I need to ask you a question right off the bat about tier
Yes,
list. So for
yes.
tier list, when you because I need us to align because we're not gonna get anywhere if we don't align.
Mm-hmm.
Milk duds do not kill me. When you make a tier list, is it like how many things are in S tier? Like, do you? Because I feel like I watch people make tier lists and they're like putting like stuff. It's like the table is more like a triangle with there's like a lot of stuff in S tier and not a lot of F tier. But I think every tier list should be a bell curve.
I see. So there needs to be some sort of like scientific rationality behind a tier list. So
Yeah, I
here's
don't
my.
believe in
Mhm.
this like 10 things are S tier, 5 things are A tier, 7 things are B tier. No, it has to be evenly spread into a bell. But I'm happy to change my tier list ways if you would prefer that there just be like because you have category names instead of just S, A, B, C,
Yeah.
D.
So my idea was, we base it on primarily what feelings it would evoke from us based on scenarios in which either the candy gets taken away from us, or if we were to give it away, or forced to give it away, as an example, right? Because with me, when it comes to like a opinion based tier list, right, not necessarily anything based on hard like scientific fact, right?
No, okay. We're
Sometimes,
not sending this to the science review
I
for
mean, we could send this for peer review over at Michigan State University or something like that, and be like, hey, you know, um, take it from us, right? Maybe we need to have you guys go ahead and present this to the board of, I don't know, food sciences or something like that, because we just discovered that almond joy is actually the best candy in the world, and that we should be investing everything into the
into
almond
making
joy
more almond
company.
joys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I
Time to
think.
change all my stock options based on what we choose for this tier list. Time to
Mm-hmm,
like
mm-hmm.
figure out what company owns what candy
All
and
right, so
start
so just
investing.
just as a preface, everyone, we're not suggesting you invest, but if you do happen to, please contact us personally, so that then we could also potentially look into what you're doing. All right, so
If you
I'm just saying.
invest, just
Mm-hmm.
invest in the S&P 500.
Mm-hmm.
That's a safety bet.
But yeah, for me, it's when tier lists are kind of broken down to like just letters like S or F or something like that. It's like hard to quantify, right?
Hmm.
It just feels very. you don't know what feelings come from that. You can't necessarily relate to like an F or like an S. So I decided to go with something a little bit more specific. It may not be the best, right? Like, you know, if I'm not sure if like a C rating is equivalent to you just going to give this automatically to your younger sibling, you know, just let the younger take the scraps, right? That may not be the best
Love the candy
equivalent.
scraps after Halloween.
Yeah,
It's so
but
funny.
that's what I'm trying to like evoke there. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
with
yeah. I like it. I like
putting it
it.
down. So, but yeah, I want to say thank you everyone for coming. Sfieldy, Tech Nicholas, Dwee, and just to answer your question, Tech Nicholas, I'm the thing is that when I go to the grocery store, I've actually the sweets that I eat are no longer candy based, but confectionery based, or I guess bakery based. So it's either cake or some
Oh.
sort of like ice cream cake, you know, of some kind. That's where the sweets have been replaced with. So that's why I don't eat candy anymore. It's because it's been replaced by what I feel to be a little bit better compared to I guess some of these candies on this tier list here.
Really?
So
You know what's crazy is I think if I were to put like if we were to put like a cupcake on here, I
mm-hmm.
would put cupcake in straight to Goodwill.
Really now, really. Well, you see, cupcakes for me, like, yeah, I understand. Like, I'm particularly also not that keen on cupcakes as like a bakery type of substance, but there is definitely how would I think on average for me, baked
Uh-huh.
goods are probably better than candy in general. I think on average, I think there's worse. The mid candies that you see in stores are way worse than the mid bakery items that you see in grocery stores. You know?
I this is great. I can already tell our food opinions are gonna go are gonna go so good because I highly
Mm,
disagree. I would choose
oh
candy
no.
every time over a
Oh
baked
no.
good.
Okay,
What
okay.
when you say baked good, like a cookie? Like I
Yeah,
would choose
like
Airheads over cookie every
oh.
time. You know what some of the best cookies include? The best cookies include candy, which means that candy is improving cookie,
Or
which
maybe it's
means
the
that
other way
candy is
around.
better than cookie. Thoughts?
The candy
Do
is
you
being
guys hear this?
improved by
That
the
M&M
cookie.
cookies are a thing, which must mean that M&Ms improve cookies, which must mean that M&M is better than cookie. Bam,
Mm,
win solid.
I don't think
M&M's
so. That's
S tier.
that seems like kind of faulty
Tell me where
uh
my logic breaks down and I'll concede.
so here's the thing, right? What's the receptacle in that situation? Like what is the delivery service of those said food byproducts, right? Is the like M&M cookies, right? Is the
Yeah.
M&Ms being the one that delivers the cookie, or is the cookie the vessel that delivers the M&Ms, right?
But I could get a cookie with no M&Ms.
Yes, and because of that, cookies are much more substantial
Italian
and
ice is good.
much more how would I put it? It covers like a core need of like human survival instincts, if that makes sense, right? You can't like survive off of M&Ms alone, right? You need
You don't know
additional
me.
I don't know,
You don't know if I could
Ninja.
survive on
Look,
M&Ms. You know which M&Ms I could really survive on? Mini M&Ms too.
mini
And
M&Ms.
M&Ms
Oh
come
my
with
lord.
peanut M&Ms. Like peanut M&Ms goaded as well.
All right. You know what? I think enough of the pre-gaming here. We gotta
That was
tackle
the
the hard
break.
questions right now. All right. And apologies everyone if we may not be necessarily speaking directly at you. The arguments would be heated, but we will try to address your comments every now and again. And you know what? You can even tell us why me or Ninzi is wrong. All right.
I'm
Maybe.
never wrong. I'm always right. Right, Cole? Right? Guys, salute. Salute.
Okay. Okay. Well, first off, all right, we got to go with the classic. There's the
Hershey's
Hershey's
chocolate
milk
bar.
chocolate bar. Now,
Okay.
look, I feel as though that both of us are gonna agree
Uh-huh.
that because it is such a classic, that it is also boring, right? It's Hershey's is like the Ryu of Street Fighter. Why would you play Ryu when you got like Ken or Akuma,
Yeah.
right? So Hershey's, it would feel as though that it's not offensive. Like Ryu's not offensive as a character, right? Like you're fine. You're
Yes.
fine. So I would say that I'm like okay to eat it, but I would rather give it to my younger siblings so that I don't have to deal with their BS.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree with younger sibling.
Okay. I
We
see.
might okay.
Fireplace tier. Do we really? Do you?
Hershey's chocolate bar. I feel like it's so normal.
Wow, people are not liking Sfielty saying that it's Kage tier. First off, Kage reference. All right, I don't know if you know Kage Ninzi, but probably one of the more forgetful. He's basically like evil Ryu.
Gotcha.
I mean, he is evil Ryu,
Is
I
that not
guess.
Ken?
No. Evil Ken unfortunately has not showed up very recently, but man, I mean that's a strong phrase you said there, like Hershey's
I mean,
being
honestly, I would be down to put it to straight to Goodwill because, like, even though it's so mid, it's like I would pretty much eat any other candy on top of Hershey's.
I see.
Like, it's not bad, it's not inedible, but I would prefer to eat like this whole top row, except for maybe one of them.
Okay.
But I'm happy to keep it on the will.
Nah, I mean, I'm all, like, look, I'm not gonna die on this hill, right? I'm not gonna waste my
You have to
energy.
save.
I'm not gonna waste my energy trying to justify why Hershey's needs to be in like mid tier instead of like slightly below mid tier. I'm not gonna be trying to defend, why Ryu is such an interesting character and why you should main it. I'm not gonna be dying on that hill. All right.
I have energy to spare. I have a Coke in front of me. I have coffee ready to go. I'm on lock to take every battle I care about to war, to long-standing candy war. This is Candy Land, everyone, and we're going to war.
Okay. So, next one. All right.
Yeah.
So, the more portable version of Hershey's Kisses. I'm not sure if you. So, here's my I guess question for you so that it helps me understand. Do you prefer things more in bite size, or are you fine with like the giant, or at least like relatively big enough to where you can't eat it in like one go type of candy?
So I prefer the Kiss because if we're talking about a full size, Hershey bar, that's too much because I don't know how in God's name I'm gonna finish Hershey's chocolate bar. But if you give me those like bite-sized ones that are like really small, that are essentially a Kiss, but they're like in a square, then I can do that.
Okay. Yeah,
So I prefer a Kiss just because it's easier to consume, and I don't have to figure out like, okay, I've opened this chocolate bar, now let me wrap it, fold it back up, put it somewhere, and then like not forget about it.
I see. Yeah, so for me, I think depending on the type of candy, I would be more into it in bite size. But again, because Hershey's is so inoffensive that I am also just unwilling to really argue on its behalf. I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't think there's ever been a candy that's been so like lukewarm and just like provides no amount of excitement than a Hershey's candy by itself, just like the milk chocolate, so I'm fine with either putting it in Goodwill just with Hershey's. I guess we can put it slightly above Hershey's so that
because the rose is like the more to the left it is, the more the better it is. Yeah. That sounds good to me.
Okay. So before we get to the funded, why don't we get to the one that is like funded, but I guess to me lesser. What is your opinions on Pixie Sticks? Have you eaten Pixie Sticks before?
Of course, I've eaten Pixie Sticks.
Okay.
You're talking to a candy connoisseur.
Okay, look. So here's the thing, right? Like, you grew up in the South, as you say, right?
Yes.
Sometimes we have to treat people from that side of the world.
Whoa.
You know, like as if they are a foreign entity sometimes, right? Your guys' sweet tea, my God. When again, I only went to
Is this? Are you hyping up about to say that pixie sticks are not good? Is this the hype up that to Southern sweet tea is too sweet? Pixie sticks are God's curse?
Well, okay. What? So before we get to my opinion, first, why do you think pixie sticks should be so revered in your eyes? All right.
It's just sugar.
That's it.
It's just candy. I mean,
is that the point?
Have you never like? Come on, has no one ever eaten a sugar packet? You never ripped one open, lick your finger, dip it in, you make your own fun dip, essentially. But it's gonna be.
But okay, so see, here's the problem, right? Which is that
sugar does equal candy. That's literally what all like. If you watch people make candy, it's just
Kuro,
sugar.
you are absolutely correct. You have hit it right on the head. This person is literally just eating just the difference between like minerals and a like a perfectly
you
like
see Dum Dums on this list. Tell me the difference between a Dum Dum and a pixie stick, other than one is just a powdered.
well, because one isn't trying to like disguise itself as anything more, right? Pixie sticks, they are essentially trying to package up something that is absolutely just garbage. Okay?
Are you serious?
Yes. well, here's the thing, right? There's no flair, all right? So
yeah, because it's just good.
It's just good. It's just powder that you.
I'm okay. Here, I'll start up. For me, pixie sticks are can't eat but will trade for better. That's where they are. They're not S tier, you know? This is not an S tier candy.
I
yes,
think...
pixie sticks have citric acid. It's like sour candy.
What? No. Okay, first off, let me just like let me at least look to the jury in the audience right now and see what they're telling us right now. Rock is just rock fieldy. Come on, hard candy is literally just rock sugar. There's more to it than that. There's a craft to it. There's a craft to it. All right. Someone actually took the time to mold it, to cure it. I don't know if that's really a thing, but let's just pretend that it is.
You have to agree a pixie stick is not just a packet of sugar, though. Like, there's a difference.
What do you mean? Okay, what is a pixie stick besides just someone, dumping a bag of sugar into a tube?
You've opened a sugar packet before, and then you've had some, right? There's no way you haven't. There's no way anyone on God's green earth has not tasted like straight sugar. And you know that a pixie stick does not taste exactly like straight sugar. It has fruit flavoring. It's even more. It's like much finer than that. It's a powder rather than like grains of salt.
That's not. You can't just say, here's the ingredient, now let me do the bare minimum and put like minuscule amount, like particle amounts of like these different flavorings and say voila. It's something.
Voila.
You gotta have. There needs to be a craft involved. No, I am firmly in like it needs to go to Goodwill. It's below Hershey's because at least with Hershey's there's a craft to it. There's a texture to it. You
think that pixie sticks are good fuel for the fireplace?
Who's no, I'm saying it's like in straight to Goodwill but below like Hershey, so it would be right here. It would be right here.
You agree though that if we're going for full communism, then it should be in will give to younger sibling tier, right? Because if I say it's can't eat but will trade for better, and you say straight to Goodwill, that means clearly it's in the will give to younger sibling tier, right?
Well, here's the thing: I'm willing to compromise on certain things, but pixie sticks are not the kind that I compromise on.
Pixie sticks
they are
not the one
offensive.
You compromise on.
They are offensive to children. If you got
Offensive.
okay, here's the thing, right? Okay, so people in the chat, you can also chime in. If you were to go and trick or treat, someone gives you a pixie stick, and somebody else gets, like a Hershey's chocolate bar. What would your feelings be in that scenario, right? I think I would find myself in a much more. It feels like some sort of injustice occurred. If you got the pixie stick and not the Hershey's chocolate bar, right? Yeah, I think we can agree on that.
Okay. I see. Look, I saw something in the comments to Spility. Spility was saying that, like, look, you get to pretend that pixie sticks are drugs. That adds to their funness. It adds
What do you
to their
mean
flavor.
that adds to their funness? That's not.
When you're a kid and you can pretend to snort pixie dust, win. Absolute win.
All right. So first of all, there's more things that we have to address other than pixie sticks in that particular scenario.
Candy cigarettes? Hey, those were a lot better than just the sticks that they are.
So is this what we devolved into? Is this what we devolved into to make sound arguments for pixie sticks? Which is we have to go straight to replicating like the worst crimes that we could commit. Is that what you're trying to say?
20 minutes in, yes.
All right.
Okay, wait. Okay, actually, I need to fight a different battle in the sense of. Okay, I'm looking ahead. So there's Fun Dip. Okay, are you saying Fun Dip and pixie sticks are the same?
No, so let's
I want
move
to
on
make
from
sure
the pixie
that
sticks.
that if we put pixie sticks in straight to Goodwill, if I concede on this hill that pixie sticks could be worse than Hershey's chocolate bars, that Fun Dip doesn't get anywhere close to Goodwill, because that's a lot better.
Bearable, I would agree on you with the candy corn. I'm also not a fan, but we will address that later. So Fun Dip, I will see is that they add something to it, right? There is at least layers to it, right? It's like an onion.
The layers, what they added was a white stick for you to lick and then dip in the powder.
And that adds more like depth to the candy. The pixie stick. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna dump it in your throat and that's it. There's no.
You can dump it in your hand and lick it like a deer or a salt lick.
No, why?
I love being a deer.
You can't. Okay, no, you can't be trying to justify. You are literally like in hysterics right now is the best phrase to put it. Hysterics.
You can't say to women that they're hysterical, youngster. That's a woman crime.
I'm not. This is not a sexist comment. All right. This is just stating pure facts. That your argument that Fun Dip and pixie sticks should be on the same equivalency because the addition of another tool is not significant enough to differentiate the two.
Yeah, just like I think that adding a stick to a Jolly Rancher and making it a lollipop does not make it that much different than a Jolly Rancher.
Okay, that's not a good way to say, because the stick is not the equivalent of the fun dip mechanism that you're getting. You're getting candy that's being infused with another type of candy. Okay, the stick does not.
Wait, girl, you cannot say that you like the stick more than the powder. The stick isn't anything. It's literally fucking nothing. It has no taste. I could give you a piece of cardboard. Just pretend your finger is the fucking stick. The stick is actually so much worse. What is happening?
No, I feel you there, Kuro. Sometimes the inoffensive is the best option that we can have versus the offensive here. And in this case, the offensive is the powder. Right?
The offensive is the powder? What are you talking about? It's literally the epitome of candy.
You can't say it's the epitome of candy and be like, all right, I'm willing to put it in the can eat, but we'll trade for better tier. as your argument here, okay? So I mean, what?
Look, I would pour, like, if we're really looking at this tier list and it's can't eat it all, no problem, I would. It's so easy to eat a pixie stick.
Okay,
all the way
we
down.
will add a new tier list because I am.
I can eat it all. You rip that packet open and you just go ah.
We are gonna be putting this in the TBA category then. The TBA category, because I didn't think this would be the case, but it seems as though that yes, we are definitely we are definitely going to be we're gonna be 12 angry menning it right now. Like we're just gonna be sitting in a room arguing about whether or not if he committed the crime or not, and it's gonna be the same thing with like Fun Dip and Pixie Sticks and God knows what else candy are on here.
They're already debating Halloween. They're already debating candy corn. We should put candy corn immediately in TVA. That one, I guess we could have it last. It's last anyway, so that's fine.
Okay, yeah. I mean, here's the thing, right? Is that
Also,
I was
you're
afraid.
So right. You dump that candy in your gillet and ride the wave. 100%.
No,
you just go.
No.
You take that high.
No,
Do you know what's also
bearable,
great is
bearable,
that like
please.
when you go to someone's house and you're given a pixie stick, then you're like walking around and you know like how nowadays like marathon runners have gels, you just like fucking rip that packet open, dump it in your mouth, and continue on your way. Hands clean, mouth clean. None of this sticky candy residue.
But where's the enjoyment of the consumption? Where's the?
It's the sugar high that hits your bloodstream once you go, oh yeah.
You can't just. There needs to be some sort of like enjoyment of the consumption. What you're doing is essentially not even savoring the flavor, savoring the the candy itself. All that you see of it is just the function of it, and by that point, like, why don't we just go to Colombia and get like cocaine or something? Like, what's the difference at that point?
You see exactly why that Pixie Sticks have to be higher up. Cocaine is gotta be high up on the tier list.
All right, let's move on before we get demonetized or banned by advocating for drugs
which
here.
Must
all right,
mean that Pixie Stick addictive, which means.
All right, we'll table it for now. We'll table it for now.
Yeah. Or table.
Next one, I think we'll be fine. Laffy Taffy, I am fine with either like straight to Goodwill or throw it in the fireplace.
Yeah, same. Big same.
Okay. We'll just throw it here, just so that we can. Mike and Ike's. I enjoy them. I would probably put them in Can't Eat, but we'll trade for better. I do think that depending on the box size, because the typical Mike and Ike's that I often see would be at the convenience stores where it's about like a rectangular shape, and that's a little bit too much for me to consume in one go. But thankfully, right?
Wait, do you pour all of them in your mouth?
No. I just tip it. Like
you tip it. You don't.
Yeah.
Take one.
No. I just tip it into my mouth and just like chew on like a couple.
Do you eat Skittles? Do you go Skittles by more than one at a time?
So whenever it is in that kind of form, I would like always tip it into my mouth. I never go like one at a time. What do you mean? What's wrong with that? Like, who?
You can't have the flavors mixed. You have to do them one by one.
No, because then it takes too long. Like,
you put multiple more heads in your mouth at the same time too?
There is a sense of like, yes, we need to enjoy the candy, but at the same time, we need to enjoy it at a reasonable pace. But at a reasonable pace, all right? We don't have like centuries to be like, lemon flavor, Mike and Ike's. Let me go ahead and just put that in my mouth and like chew on it for 13 minutes or whatever, and then be like, lime flavor.
This man's a monster.
I'm a monster. That is not true.
A fucking monster.
All right, look, Fieldy, Mike and Ike's. I have received like those small, like those boxes before in Halloween. It probably isn't the most common, but I've at least experienced getting Mike and Ike's every now and again in Halloween. So more than likely not the best place to put in a Halloween tier list, but funny enough, I was afraid that this would take too short of a time because like me and Lindsay, we're probably not going to be that divisive towards each other. So I was like, oh god, like
Thank you for
20.
stopping by.
Oh yeah, hello there, Jesty. Hope you're doing well as well. Oop. But hope you're having a good day. But yeah, I was afraid like, oh, 20 candy, like that's not that much. I'm afraid it's probably gonna be like 30 minutes, but we're already on like the sixth one, and it's already been like half an hour. So, uh, but okay, so you were saying that you eat.
Wait. Also, wait.
Mhm,
Quick reference. Did
mhm.
you trick or treat in Japan, or did you trick or treat in America? Does
So it
Japan
was in
celebrate Halloween
Japan.
too?
So
Okay. Okay.
some it kind of depends, right? I would say in the more city areas they do, but the caveat to that is that I grew up on a U.S. military base, so it was kind of essentially
Uh,
like a gated, like American
a community that
community.
did Halloween.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. So yeah. We at least did get some like Japanese candy, which was sick. That was definitely like probably different than what most American children would have in Halloween, but
Let's put some Japanese candy on this list. Let's go
really.
for all night,
No,
baby.
no, no. First of all, you have I think probably like the only thing that you or like anyone else would probably have like reference to as experiencing is probably haichu. Like I think that's probably like the most common one.
That is true. I do know what haichu is. Haichu, S tier. You cannot take that from me. Take
Yes,
that from me, you
I would
die.
say Japanese haichu is like god tier. American haichu is probably like B tier, C tier. I want to say just as like a
Yeah.
reference, because
Mhm.
there's just difference in quality where I feel as though like the knockoff version of it, just doesn't have the it doesn't feel as refined compared to the Japanese haichu is what I feel. So. Mm.
Gotcha. We're just
But
worse.
yeah.
Understandable.
But yes, okay. So Mike and Ike's, you or any of those types of candies, you eat one at a time.
Yeah.
But
You
I
can't mix the
guess
flavors. That's crazy.
okay. So mixing flavors aside, right?
Yeah.
As somebody who maybe have eaten Mike and Ike's before, what are your overall feelings to it?
They're like a will give to younger sibling. They're like whatever, to be
Okay,
honest. But I eat them over a Hershey's chocolate
I see.
because
Hmm.
I just prefer fruit flavors to chocolate
Okay.
flavors.
Yeah, I would also. I'm not particularly, gonna be argumentative again with Mike and
Mhm,
Ike's.
mhm.
I think they're fine. They're completely inoffensive. I will say that they are better quality than some of the more inoffensive candies out there. But yeah,
Mhm.
I'm totally fine with just giving it to a sibling here and there. Mm.
Sick.
All right.
Also, I
Mm-hmm.
agree. The strawberry ones are grandma candy. I'm excited to get there. And also butterscotch candies, also delicious.
Ooh,
And
Carl.
also, I don't
Mm-hmm.
think Red Hots are here because I don't know if people give out Red Hots as Halloween candy because they're spicy.
I've
But I'm
definitely yeah, like I've definitely seen them before.
I'm
Mhm.
anti them. I'm not a big cinnamon person, which is
Yeah,
a flaw on my part.
I would also be in that same category too. Yeah, I just never saw the appeal of them. Hmm.
Yeah. I never liked Fireball, the alcohol either.
Oh
It's just
yeah,
too
yeah,
cinnamony.
yeah. I see you.
I can't
Yeah.
handle it. I can't handle it.
No, Curl, really any kind of chocolate brand regardless? Interesting, interesting. Well, we got our next chocolate, or we got our next chocolate one, which is Twix. So I'll let you start. What's your opinions on Twix, Ninzi?
I like Twix. I can eat it, but will Twix better.
Hmm. For me, it is definitely up there. I can definitely eat it no problem. I don't
Mhm.
think I would have strong feelings of if you take it away, you will die.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I would say I would also. I'm fine with putting it up here as well. I think.
We can you
Mhm,
can you know what, we can have it, can't eat it all, no problem, because I eat the whole Twix, especially the fun size ones.
mhm.
Yeah, like I'll eat this down. I like the crunchy inside for Twix. Put it in
Mm.
A tier. Put it in A tier.
Sorry, Kuro. I read that wrong. Okay, you will eat anything other than chocolate, regardless of brand. I see. Apologies for that. Yeah, we'll put it here for now. Again, I'm not particularly like, all that.
On the dog Twix.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one. I like the inside. I like the inside.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would say it is on the more consistent higher end of like chocolates that I would eat compared to the other chocolates for sure. So yeah. Well, American
I feel like you
chocolates.
just brought up.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. Have you had that chocolate orange from England?
No,
The
I don't.
one that like splits into wedges.
No, I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever really interacted with like foreign candy besides like either Japan or America. Maybe some Canadian
Gotcha.
ones, but yeah, like those like at most it's always like either those two countries.
Chocolate what? The orange. That I know that's a England thing. It's not like a Swiss chocolate. You don't like kisses? I like kisses more than I like Hershey's chocolate bar, Boss Destroyer. But it's considered a it's not enough to be C tier. It's like
Yeah.
D.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Like we're both kind of just we don't really have a dog in that race. Is pretty much what it comes down to, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Apologies, Boss Destroyer.
Boss Destroyer is a very big fan of kisses. He is hurt by the fact that we put it there. But next one, Starburst.
Yeah.
So
I love the red one. I hate every other color that
before
isn't the red one.
before we address anything, all right, I need to
Yeah.
ask everyone, even
You
the
put
chat
these
included.
in multiples in your mouth. I have to know that.
No, no, no,
actually.
no, no, no. Okay, well, first off,
Thank
no, I'm
God.
not. I'm
Okay,
not that
continue.
much of a psycho. All right, but what is the worst aspect about Starburst? What is the worst
Peeling
aspect
them.
about Starburst? I think everyone would probably know the answer to it.
Is it peeling them?
Yes, exactly. Peeling them is
Oh.
such a pain in the ass. See, everyone knows. Everyone knows.
I mean,
Starburst.
but Suildy is also right that luck because I want the red one so badly, and I hate every other color.
I see. I see. Yeah, the peel
The peel.
aspect. Just eat the peel. I mean, we could. Like that might as well be the equivalent of us dumping sugar from a straw. Oh,
How dare you?
hello there, idiocy. How are you doing, man? Hope you're having a nice day. But yes, for me, because the peeling process is so ass and the candy itself is not worth it, I'd rather just, straight to Goodwill. For me.
Sure. I really only like the red one. The red
Mm.
one is you can't take it away from me.
Oh.
Like I'll rip those open to just
Oh
get
my
the red ones,
God.
and I'll throw every single other one away.
Idiocy
Fucking
in YouTube chat
yellow,
says.
pink, orange,
Oh yeah.
horrible.
Oh my God. Yeah, idiocy says that he loves peeling them in the YouTube chat. That's why we don't you should not stream on YouTube, Lindsay, because you might get some true characters who love to
No.
peel.
See, look, what you need to do is you need to find the Starburst Enjoyer and match them with the Starburst Peeler, and then match made in heaven. There you go.
I see. Interesting. But yeah. So I mean, again, it seems like you're also just particularly fine with putting it in straight to Goodwill. I'm assuming, or do you
Yeah.
want to put? Okay. Got it. So yeah,
Oh,
again,
below Hershey's, you would say?
I would say yeah for sure, because Hershey's, the amount of effort you need to do to eat them, it's about the same as like the flavor. You know what I mean? The amount of work you have to do to get the Starburst is not worth compared to the flavor of Starburst. For me personally.
Okay. I agree. I'll agree.
But
I think everyone in the chat's wrong though.
I'm
Are
pink
better than
Starburst?
red? Okay, clearly, guys, clearly, council needs to meet. We're gonna buy 1 billion Starbursts. I'm taking all the reds, and you guys can have all the rest of them, because fuck those other things.
Pink and orange Kuro. Okay. Well, that is yeah,
Better
here's
than reds, Felony. Better than red.
See, I mean, some people they just have better takes,
No,
and-
Kuro just said mild chemical taste from the orange Starburst. We're gonna put that up there as a good take.
I mean, if we're again comparing it to let me just dump sugar into my throat, you know what? Maybe.
Look, I'm just trying to kickstart the process, okay?
I mean,
I've got things to do, people to meet. Let just inject it right in my veins, okay?
Oh my Lord.
Let's get away with this mouth thing.
yeah, all right. Well, I hear you, idiocy. Classic person. Maybe you do love the classic candies. But speaking of classic, we got another classic candy here, the Grandma Strawberry Hard Candy with the, I'm pretty sure jelly filling or some sort of like liquid filling,
Yeah, it's
right?
like liquidy, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I would say
A classic controls type of person.
yes.
Obviously, Idiocracy. Great job,
Mm-hmm.
EDSC. Beautiful.
I'm fine with putting it in like candy, no problem. Like I've always found this candy to be like always above consistently than the more like, classic Halloween candies that you would ever get. Like I think due to like how infrequent I would get it,
Hmm.
it feels like a precious resource, right? It feels like gold compared to everything else, which is like iron or cobalt or something like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Can
you,
I
hmm?
can I make an addendum?
Yeah.
If this also includes the butterscotch, I'll put it up there. I'm just not a big fan of artificial strawberry.
Oh,
So
okay. And
if it also combined with butterscotch candies to be like the grandma candies, then yes, candy
oh,
doll, no problem.
okay. That might be a bit of a problem because I am not a butterscotch kind of person.
We'll split it in half.
Mhm.
You take all the strawberry ones, I'll take all the butterscotch ones.
Okay.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
So I guess it would end up being in can eat, but we'll trade for better then. We'll just
Oh no, you
exchange.
can eat it all, no problem.
Okay.
Just,
All right, all right. I think this is a good place. Let's see if there's anyone. Those are Christmas. Is this Christmas candy, or is he talking about some of the candy that's on here? Because technically, I did kind of put like Christmas candy on here.
Did
I
you
think.
call a peppermint a Christmas candy?
I mean, candy canes. I suppose would be more of the
Yeah,
strawberries.
mints are very different than candy canes.
Okay, he says that the strawberries is the one that's is it Christmas candy? Like, have you?
I haven't had any sugar. Okay, I lied. I'm drinking a Coke right now.
Ooh, ooh, Jesus. How bad of a? Oh my God. I mean, it feels
I
like
know.
she probably has. I mean, she was very adamant on, basically like consuming
This
pure
guy
sugar.
was trying to tell me that pixie sticks are horrible, that are go in the fireplace, and also saying that Fun Dip, the stick part of Fun Dip, is better than the powder part. What kind of crazy universe are we
It wasn't
living
just
in?
me. Kuro also agreed, and
And Kuro
considering
is also wrong.
considering that this man knows how to shimmy me, right? I think I would refer to the man who would always, call out my texts on Wake Up. All right, I think Kuro knows what he's talking about in this situation.
Yeah, that's Kuro is full of madness, which is
Mhm.
why their Kimberly mix-up is too crazy. It's because they're crazy, which means you shouldn't trust their
Oh my
opinions.
God, no, 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 no! You can't be pulling that card of like, you know what? They main this character, therefore their opinions don't matter. You can't be pulling that card, especially coming from a grappler player. All right, like we don't want to be.
I'm not saying it's Kim. I'm saying the way they play Kim.
Way that he plays Kim's. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly,
qualify. Let's
exactly.
qualify with that. I'm not saying I don't like where they're from. I'm just saying that I just don't like what they do, which happens to be from where they from. Like come on, come on. All right, but okay. Strawberry candy, no problem.
Mhm.
Take 5.
I don't actually remember this candy much.
It's basically like they basically combine like all the aspects of like Snickers, Twix, like Milky Way. They basically have like pretzel, peanut butter, nougat. I want to say the chocolate itself, and some other ingredient. But I guess I only had this once, and it was like fine for me. I really had no opinions of it. So I mean, if you also have not really remembered
I
it
have
or
no
even
opinions. It's either
yeah.
straight to Goodwill or give it to a younger sibling. I'm kind of just like, I don't know.
Yeah, okay, we can just put it to Goodwill. I would also, because of the fact that it evokes nothing, like it probably should be just at the bottom. I mean, both of us don't. Maybe it is the most goated candy. We just never experienced peak. Maybe we just missed the train on that. But
Yeah, we just missed it. No, I know what's peak, and it's clearly the pixie stick.
We can't be. This can't be like the
I've
bit
seen
that
the
we
face
always
of
go back to.
God.
You know, we can't be going back to the pixie stick argument every time when we are like finishing up another
It's
candy.
because eventually I'll convince you. It's eventually I'll convince you that I'll find the one way to slither in and say like, yeah, you like this, you also like pixie stick.
All right. Well, I guess we can also talk about another classic candy,
Yeah.
Tootsie Rolls.
The thing about the
Mhm.
thing about Tootsie Roll is for me it's a candy, but we'll trade for better. But the thing. Okay, actually, what it is for Tootsie Rolls. I always want one, but they give you in every Halloween thing you get like 12. I only want one. I want one to remember the taste of Tootsie Rolls, and then
Mhm.
there are fruit flavored ones. I've never
Mhm.
had a fruit flavored one. Hi, Axel.
Oh, hello,
But yeah, so I
Axel.
want one. And then I don't want the rest of them. The rest can go straight to the fireplace.
I can't. I
don't know what
can't.
that
I can't
means.
even believe that you would give it such grace to even like allow one to touch your mouth. I feel as though that this thing is just. It feels like it feels so out of date. It's the equivalent to, you know, calling. Remember, I remember a stream where you pulled up like some sort of magazine or like maybe perfume like chart, and one of the smells was like Oriental, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
feels like to me with Tootsie Rolls. It's like it's so outdated. It's so past its prime and time effectively that I don't think anywhere else it should go besides going to the fireplace. I think it's better if this just, stops existing altogether.
Okay, fireplace is fine. But do you agree that Tootsie Pops are good? Because I like a Tootsie Pop.
Tootsie
Somehow when
Pop.
you wrap it in a lollipop, it gets a lot better.
Does it get better or does it?
Wait,
is it
Tootsie
just-
Pop's on the list?
Yeah, it's right. I mean, if we're gonna have Tootsie Rolls, we might as well have like the other,
Tootsie Pop?
which is Tootsie Pops.
No. Okay, also, Axel, Hershey is fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, well, here.
Don't kill me. It's fine.
Axel. Like, okay. You know what? Since you're here, what's your opinion on Pixie Sticks? Just the stick itself. What is your feelings overall to it? Because me and Ninzi are opposed, on both sides of the spectrum. And so, what do you feel is like the appropriate reaction when you get Pixie Sticks? Oh no. Very good. Oh no.
That's my goat right there.
Oh,
That's
no.
my goat. Let me fight for Axel. We can move the Hershey's off. The Pixie Sticks
no.
are goated.
Damn it. That's unfortunate. I mean, I did want to refer to him as like, the potential arbiter of this argument. I mean, like we could also say the same thing about me, Kuro. I'm a Rashid player. I don't know how much legitimacy I have as far as someone giving opinions on anything.
No, we have the most goated opinions.
All right.
But we agree. Tootsie Roll is good fuel for the fireplace. we can softball the Tootsie Roll right into F.
Okay, into F. Okay, I'm willing to put it here. I'm willing to put Pixie Sticks here. I'm willing to relent.
Yes.
Wow, I never seen someone more excited to have something be in like, it's aight. I could probably do something better though.
It's because the answer is I love winning, youngster. I just love winning.
My lord.
I just don't stop winning, and I love winning.
But at what cost? Like
Nothing. I lost nothing in this trade. My pride is intact. My energy is spiking still. I'm good to go. I'm good to continue fighting on hills.
No. The only thing stopping you is laziness,
Guys, you
Kuro.
win the battle and you win the war.
I mean, you already have a Kimberly dog. Like you're already like halfway there. You just have to replace that with a man who likes the win. So, okay. So we have this in good fuel for the fire.
Yeah.
Tootsie Pops.
Can eat it all, no problem.
Okay,
Love a
so
lollipop.
here's the thing, right? So, what do you view the Tootsie Center as in this case, right? Because obviously we would enjoy like this the coating, right? The
Yeah.
candy around it. But once you hit that center, what is your immediate feelings about it?
I love it because then you go crunch and you can feel it because like the Tootsie on the inside is still soft, but the outer shell is hard. So you get this nice like crunch where it starts like your mouth can just like crush it, and then you like turn it, and then you crush it again, and then you just like are like chewing on it like a stim toy for
What
a minute.
a stim toy? What the hell is that?
It's just like when you have like slime or you have like a fidget toy.
Oh, okay, okay. The stem part kind of threw me off because sometimes
It's like
people.
biting a straw. You're just at the
Okay,
end, you're just like,
okay,
oh, this is a nice
okay.
feeling. Because like when you get to the bottom of a lollipop, usually it's like crunch, 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 very like hard, very much like stuff shattering, and then you have to like not hurt the sides of your mouth with the shards. But with a Tootsie Pop, because it's sticky too, is it just holds onto it and you go crunch, crunch, crunch. It's
So
great.
so I want to ask you is that so for Tootsie Rolls, right? Is the main issue the flavor or the texture that it is by itself?
I mean, I like one Tootsie Roll. The problem is the immensity of eating 12 in a row.
Okay, okay. I guess like what do you hate more about it? Like, do you hate the flavor more or like the fact that it's like
The
really chewy?
lollipop mixed, the sugar added by the lollipop to the Tootsie Roll also enhances Tootsie Roll
Mm,
uh Tootsie Roll flavor.
I see.
Means you're close to losing your bestie slot. Wait, I don't even know which takes have put me down the tiers. Is it the pixie sticks and the lollipops?
Also, hello there, Chango. Hope you're doing well.
Hi,
Uh,
Diego.
okay, okay,
It's
okay.
okay, so I'll fall through that ice. I
I mean,
look. I don't. I don't know why anyone's worried. We went into this knowing that I dislike cheese and tomatoes. My food opinions are something else. Okay, I have them and I like them.
well, all right, civility. All right, bad candy taste. That's this is based on facts, and I believe that. And you know what? Here's the thing, right? Let's age check ourselves, right? How old are you compared to me? All right, I think I might have been around this earth a little bit longer, and maybe I might have the better opinion. Though you know what? Maybe not, because I have also not
Are we
eaten.
comparing us?
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, here's the
Hi,
thing, right?
honey. Thank you for the raid.
Oh,
Hello, everyone. Sorry.
hello
Hello,
there.
raiders. We are
Hmm.
currently ranking candies, and I'm winning.
Hello there, Yannick
We're playing a game
Skywalker.
called tier listing, and I'm fucking winning.
Oh my god. So the point isn't necessarily to win. It's to
No, the point is
no,
always to win. You have
it's
to
to
go in
make
with the
sure that we
mentality
make
of
an
fight and
accurate
to
tier
win.
list. We can't just be posting. We can't be trying to make arguments for the sake of winning the said argument. That's not the point of a tier list. It's to make a rational, good, and informed tier list so that we can share like what's the correct take on these candies.
Yeah,
And
and I have the best taste buds, and this is my
and
correct take.
and it feels like I've compromised in the wrong way because look how high pixie sticks are. Look how high they are.
Pixie sticks are
What have I done?
goaded.
Okay. Well, anyway, though, you say that the mixture of the Tootsie Roll and the pop does make it in the you said can eat but will trade, or was it can eat it?
I
No.
can eat it all, no problem.
Oh
I
god.
would down Tootsie Pops.
I don't know if I could eat I could eat more than one. The Tootsie Roll is so offensive to me that
It's so offensive. Okay,
my
okay,
stomach will
I'll
reject
concede.
it.
I'll concede lower. I'll concede lower.
Okay.
How about to will give to younger sibling? I'll be your younger
Okay.
sibling. How about that?
Okay. How about that? Okay. Okay. There you go. There you go.
I
I'm
am
gonna
worried.
rem-
I think I can't remember if I am older than you or younger than you.
I'm actually I think I might be younger because
Shit.
what is it? I was born in September, so I must be like, a full like
Ah,
12, like 11 to 10 months younger, I want to
you know
say.
then. Shit.
Man, that is kind of crazy though that we are like that relatively close in age. Like
Truly, I have older sister energy. I'm
mm-hmm.
always older. Ugh.
Man.
And as your older sibling, Pixie Sticks rock,
Oh my god.
brother. Let's
We're
go.
we're
Let's
do you
go.
have siblings by any chance?
I do. I have one younger brother.
Oh
That's why
my.
everyone's little bro.
Wow. Interesting cuz I have a younger sis. How young is your
They're
brother?
3.5 year younger than
Oh,
me.
okay, never mind. My sister's like 1 year younger, so not might not necessarily be that. Similar, but man. All right. Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers. Wait, I need to go look at
Hmm.
the inside of a Three Musketeers bar really quickly because I
Okay,
only remember them based on their cross sections.
I see. I see. But I mean,
I typed in Three Musketeers and they're like, "Do you mean the movie?" And I do not.
Fireplace, Kuro. Fireplace. Come
I'm
on,
kind of with
dog.
Kura that Musketeers are like fireplace. Like I'll have one, but
Do,
I don't
do
really
you
like
not
them.
remember the commercials? Well, actually, you know what? No, I think he's like kind of too young to remember the commercials.
Oh, Kuro also hates chocolate, so that's a good point.
Yeah, that's also true. Maybe he's not the best one to
I
have
want to
reference
be
for.
clear. I like the red Starburst Arlen Kells, but the rest can go straight to the trash. And also, we added that peeling them because it's such a challenge. That means they go lower.
Mm. But see,
That's why I was.
Arlen, like the main aspect of why it's low is because the amount of effort to eat it is not worth the candy itself. The worst aspect about Starburst is the peeling aspect, right? And peeling them is just not worth the effort compared to like what you get in rewards. So, mhm. But really, you don't like Three Musketeers that much? You're not a
Not to
big
me.
fan?
I like Twix a lot more. I like my chocolate to have a crunch in the side of it. Like I see Crunch Bar on the list. I'm excited for Crunch Bar.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm See, here's the problem, right? It's like,
You can get Starbucks without the paper? What?
really?
Where?
Well, interesting. That might be some new technology you might have to look into then. Maybe that might change it up a bit, but at least as far as the main form and function of Starburst, it is the wrappers. Unfortunately, the non-wrapped version is not to the masses yet. So, see, here's the thing that I'm afraid of is like some of these candies I do like, but I have such a like not strong feelings for that it might end up warping my opinions of them to be more negative than they really are. You know.
My partner
Um,
has chimed in to say Three Musketeers are goaded, so I must quickly move them up my tier list.
uh, immediate back down. Immediate
I
back
mean, you're
down.
back down. You're so right. You're so
Well,
right.
thank you, Rapid Grim, for sending us to the right course. Always appreciated, and thank you very
Well,
much for
Pixie Sticks are
chiming
goaded,
in.
so
Well, first of all, right, you already got what you needed, all right.
that's true.
So
I did.
you can't be being greedy here and asking for more, all right. So
Okay, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm chilling. I'm
all
chilling.
right, all right. I will. Okay, so
How good do you think they are?
so I feel as though that I do enjoy them, but I certainly can't eat a lot of them. And if there is someone who is more willing to take it from me in exchange for something better, then it would be an easy yes for that. Um,
You want it below Pixie Sticks? I feel like you described candy, but we'll trade for better.
all right, Rabid Grimfish. Do you think Three Musketeers are better or Pixie Sticks is better? Right? Oh, is Bounty on the list? I don't think so. I don't know what a Bounty is, unfortunately.
No, no,
Um,
it's an Almond Joy
Almond Joy. Oh, okay, then yes, then it
or
is
a
on here.
Mounds, I
Mound.
guess,
Okay, okay,
without the
okay.
almond.
Wow, that's interesting. I guess it might. Is there other kind of like weird sort of like different different names for, because I guess Hardee's and like Carl's Jr. for like the West Coast and East Coast or something, right?
Almond Joy is also coconut. So we have Bounty, but we call it Mounds. And if you
Mm-hmm.
put an almond on top of Mounds, we call it Almond Joy.
Uh,
56 above Musketeers.
damn
That's
it!
what I like to hear. That's what I like to
Damn
hear.
it! Ah, man. Mm, fine. So be it. You know, sometimes appealing to a higher authority doesn't go your way, but you know, eventually things will be looking up for Yuckster here. All right. Next one. So I know we talked about this before, but I feel as though that Warheads, there's only one place it can go.
You're so right, Yucky. You're so right. You take it, you die for Warheads. You
Mm-hmm.
take it, you die.
I don't think there's been any kind of candy that's been addicting. And the only thing that stops
Trash!
me from
Sorry.
yeah, what's the
I read trash and it was just so overwhelmed by the one word.
so that
I
better...
am running out of energy. I can feel myself winding down. I'm
Oh my...
sinking lower and lower into my chair yesterday.
Oh no,
I'm like at
we need
full,
to hurry
full
before
head
you
on
run
the
out.
clock.
Oh,
The
well,
war
don't,
has taken too much out of me.
don't worry.
I must send a letter to my paramour saying
Don't worry. If you know, at worst, right, or at best, we have probably taken out what's probably the most controversial, Pixie Sticks. Hopefully, there is no other candies among here that we will have any kind of issues with at the moment. But oh my god, Warheads are an easy trade.
Easy trade.
Wow. Look at that. You get pancakes too, Ninzi? Crazy.
I do, but I have food in front of me that I still haven't eaten, so I can't
I
accept
see.
pancakes.
Oh yeah, also if you need to, like, feel free to, you know, say if you need like a break every now, because I know we went for an hour and we basically have not done anything but just, you know, yell at each other.
You're talking to a yapologist. I'm happy to sit
Yeah.
here and continue yapping.
Yes, that she's licensed, ladies and gentlemen. She does have
I'm
a degree.
licensed.
So, you know, take it from an expert over here or over there. You know, she can do the Iron Man, that's for sure. You know what's interesting is I put some of your YouTube videos in the background when I work, and I've accidentally in my when we're doing like rec reports to show, like, you know, what we bought or whatever for this week, and you know, submit it to our manager. I have accidentally put your name in some of the Excel spreadsheet boxes.
Let's fucking go, guys! I'm buying stuff.
Thankfully, I caught myself. Here's the thing: I would be like, all right, you know, like 4.5-inch screws, AA batteries, Ninzi, and then I'll be like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, that was close. I do not want to submit my report and be like, what the hell's a Ninzi?
What the hell's a Ninzi?
What are you buying?
Why did we buy 10 of them? I'm not gonna lie. I was recently watching one of my Street Fighter videos, and I was like, the video was all about like not getting tilted in ranked, and I was so tilted, and I was listening to it, and I was like, oh my god, past Ninzi is fucking me up. How dare she? How dare she just tell me, just enjoy it, you know? Like, don't worry about the rank, just play it. I'm just sitting there being like, I just
But you know, maybe
bad.
that's what's the appeal sometimes. Maybe they like to see the rage, you know. They want to see the angry Ninzi, you know. Maybe she comes out every now and again, right?
So real, so real.
I mean,
I contain multitudes. Yuckster contains multitudes. We all contain multitudes.
Yep, of course, of course.
Like the multitude of flavors that Pixie Sticks come in. Delicious.
I mean, I understand that, Arlen, right? Like, maybe these days we probably can't consume Warheads as much as we could. But you know, like, I think regardless of the amount we can consume, I think the fact that we can consume it no problem is the key here. And you know, I don't think there's anything else I could say besides yeah, you know, you take it, and I will take 30 to life if you do so. All right.
Oh, beautiful. What is that? What's that next?
So I guess you probably don't know what this is, and I also am. I also put this on here as like, okay, what is like the 50 fourth or 55th candy I could put in here for
I can't even
time.
read it. What is it?
It's Kazoozles. It's
Kazoozles?
Kazoozles. It's a Wonka brand candy. Essentially, it's a type of, it's not necessarily licorice, but it has that texture. And it has
They rebranded these. These are sweet tart ropes.
these are sweet tart ropes.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll send you. They look exactly the same, except I've never heard of this brand name called Kazoozles. Are we just making stuff up now? I'm pretty positive that these are just sweet tart ropes. Like sweet tart ropes are what they call them now.
I see.
I've seen this candy.
Hello there, Nilla Planfolia. Hope you're doing well. Warrior Rock. Hope you're doing well. AI generated Dewey. I mean, it does kind of look like AI generated slop if you were to just put into Chat GPT and put up like
This is
images of candy.
Old Kazoozles.
But I mean, again,
like-
so I guess, are you more familiar with the rebranded one? I'm assuming.
I say that, but I've never had them because
Okay, if that being the case, then I guess I'm fine with putting in the Goodwill because I only ate it once and I was not impressed. So
sure, sounds
Okay.
good to me.
all right, nothing offensive about that. I guess it's just totally inoffensive.
Totally inoffensive. I don't know. You've said a word I don't even know.
Inoffensive. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's.
Oh no, Kazoozle.
Oh,
Sorry.
Kazoozles. Okay, yeah, that does sound like someone just had a stroke. Like I had a stroke.
Kazoozle is a brand name I've never heard of in my life.
Okay.
That specific type of Twizzlers on this list is not Halloween candy.
is there
Red vines are Twizzlers.
is there like a Halloween version of Twizzlers? I'm not familiar. I've always just seen Twizzlers in
Not
general.
even from the mini. Oh, the mini Twizzlers.
Mini Twizzlers.
Yeah, where they're like small.
Mini Twizzlers. Oh, you're talking about this. Okay. Well, I mean, what does the mini aspect matter? I guess is my question. Right? Does it change anything?
A sugar Slim Jim.
A sugar slim. I mean, that is true. I mean, most of these
taste different.
taste difference, really?
I'm not gonna lie. To me, Twizzlers and Red Vines are like eating plastic. I'm not a fan.
I mean, I guess we can address these. So we will look at these in their most optimal form. So disregard the image in front of you. We will just look at them as what they optimally
Twizzlers
are.
with filling? What the fuck are Twizzlers with filling? What do they
Twizzlers-
fill it with? Cream?
What?
Chocolate? What's in the middle? What are they filling Twizzlers with? I like the ones where they cover Twizzlers in sour thing and call that the sour airheads. No. Warheads. Whoa, no. What the heck? What the heck is the
Twizzlers
thin straws
filling.
that are they look kind of like this Twizzler sour mint, but they're called like what are Abazabas?
Abazabas. Was that in the oh all right, now Boss Destroyer is also having a stroke, it looks like.
Zoozles and Sour Punch straws is what I was thinking of.
Okay.
That's the only thing I like.
Filled twists.
That looks exactly like Kazoozles.
It does. Is this meant to be like a straw? Like, have you used licorice to like drink stuff out of it before?
I use a Sour Punch straw to drink liquid. It's
Okay.
delicious. Fucking
Okay.
eat Gatorade. Ooh, delicious.
Oh my god, that sounds like instant diabetes. Jesus Christ. I can't imagine drinking from like a sugar straw with
It's
more
so good.
sugar.
It's so good.
Oh my lord. Okay. Well, unfortunately, like it seems as though that me and Ninzi are not particularly that much of a fans of red vines. I mean not enough to where it be like fireplace material, but certainly not anything more than I guess maybe give it to the younger sibling, you know, for me. So
I would say I can concede. I've had a Twizzler recently, and Twizzlers are a lot better than I remember. And I think the smaller they are, the like harder they get, which makes them
hmm
better. So I would say Twizzlers I will give to younger sibling, but Red Vines that's straight plastic.
okay.
That's fuel for the fireplace or straight to Goodwill.
Okay, we can put
Bottom of
it
straight to
fuel to
Goodwill.
the fireplace then. I think that
Let's
is a
fucking
good
go.
compromise. That is a good compromise. See?
Also,
hmm
Avazava is crazy. It's taffy chocolate peanut butter center.
That sounds like it's doing too much. It sounds like it's doing too much. It feels
I
like the
can't
Take Five.
tell if this is like, is this like Tootsie Roll consistency, but in a bar? What is this?
Hmm.
If you look up Abba, I can send you a picture of Abba
Yeah,
Zaba.
yeah, yeah.
Because I cannot tell what the heck that this is in terms of like texture. I
This
guess it has a clean break, but it almost feels like they got a knife.
okay.
Like you
Look,
have to use a knife to cut it in
I
half.
don't want to invoke any instant emotions from you, Boss Destroyer, but the immediate thought that I had was it looks like drywall. You know, unfortunately, maybe the picture that Ninja sent me was not the most flattering, but that is the one thing that I thought immediately was like I could probably repolster my walls with that. You know, so
Jesus.
it does not look that flattering.
Abba Zaba doesn't have chocolate. It says chocolate and peanut butter on it. You you post a link here on what Abazava is because the thing like I guess I'll post the link I see. This is will be the grossest link you've ever seen. Oh wait, I have to copy image link. Copy link.
I had Jawbreakers once, Chango, and it's just not worth it because you're. I think the gross aspect of it is that like you save it like it's like a week long like endeavor to eat it. Like you have to put it in a plastic bag, put it in the fridge, and then like work at it again. It feels like work to eat that thing. So I don't know, like for you, Ninzi, like have you ever had like those big ass Jawbreakers before?
I think I worked really hard on one for 2 days and then I got like halfway through and stopped. But I do
Mm,
like their smaller version of Gobstoppers.
I see. Yes, I think I would also be in that same sort of like, um, feelings of like, yep, the smaller the better. I would say, you know,
Amateur.
amateur,
Jesus
dude. I don't.
Christ.
Yeah, see, all slobbery and gross. Yeah, you got it. Nilla Planfolia. Like, I don't want to like come back to something like half eaten. I guess is and especially when like the main function that you do to eat it is like licking it, and sucking on it, right? Like if I were to use like a knife and fork and stuff, like yeah, sure, it's fine. But the fact is that if the main function is like sucking it and licking it and like trying to like get my saliva in every like area that like surface that it has, like it just doesn't feel hygienic to me.
Okay. Have you ever gotten those like huge lollipops from like carnivals or theme
Oh yeah,
parks?
yeah. I mean, I've seen the one that I can remember was like the Disneyland ones with the little swirls and all that.
Yeah. Have you
Um,
ever gotten one? Have you ever tried to finish one? I've never tried. I've never had one, never gotten one.
I
Never
have
tried.
once, but that was because I wasn't licking it. I was like breaking it
Binding?
apart. Yeah, I was. It was basically like some sort
Crime!
of like
Crime!
flat
Crime!
tortilla that I'm eating.
Criminal!
Like flat hard shell tortilla that I was basically like breaking apart in my mouth essentially. So
Crime! A crime is a crime!
crime.
Crime!
I'm not. Here's the thing. I just don't like licking
Criminal!
things. I'm not a cat. I just the enjoying something through licking. I'm the same way with ice cream. When someone gives me like an ice cream
You
cone,
bite ice cream?
soft serve or like a full scoop, I'm like, yep. The if you were to see like the difference in like how I eat and how my sister eats, it's like there's like mounds, there's like slopes with hers, right? Mine, it's
Yeah.
like there's pieces
Chomp chomp.
missing. There's uneven pieces missing on the ice cream.
Ice cream fighter as well. Damn.
Mhm.
I'll chew a lollipop if it fits in my mouth, but I'm not gonna like like a dum dum, like I'll suck on it for a little bit and then I'll start chewing it once it gets too small. But
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go into that thing chomping.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
But okay. Next one. York peppermint patty. I am so I think I've asked you this like in chat before, but you said that you were like kind of fine with mint, or you didn't have any strong opinions about mint. I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. For me, I think mint is fine. I think too much of it though is the problem. Like it feels it's too harsh on my palate to where I can't really enjoy it. I'm
Oh,
not
this
sure.
is worse. Wait, I'm so
Huh?
sorry.
Huh?
Pasta story. This is
What did he
so much
post? What did he
worse.
post? Let me see. I need to see it. Oh my god.
No, that's horrible.
Ugh.
What?
What it it that liquid that's coming out of it reminds me of those bean burritos that you get at school
You
lunches.
don't understand? I don't understand.
Sfielty. I would say I like Thin Mint. I feel like I liked it more as a concept than an execution because, unfortunately, because I do a Thin Mint is again one of those things where I tip it into my mouth, and so when I eat like a bunch of it, I get way more harsher mint flavor coming out than I do the chocolate. It's never a balance. So I can definitely eat it, but at a certain point I have to tap out. Like it does get it
This
does
is
get
leaking.
too much.
Exactly, Sweetie.
Yeah, it's leaking, dog. It's like something. It's infected with something. It's pus. At that point, that's just like brown pus that's coming out of that candy. Someone needs to give it some antibiotics or something. Oh man, I've never seen someone post something and be like, "This is better," and it's just way worse. Oh my lord. But I do appreciate you trying to show us the good sides of Abba Kazabas. Unfortunately, it just did not work out that way. Maybe it's just the American is in us, unless if you're also American, Boss Destroyer. But but yeah. Um, so with York peppermint patty again, I am someone who's like fine with it. The mint is kind of in the way. So I'm fine with giving it to younger sibling. I don't know about you, Ninzi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
would say
right.
bottom of younger sibling though.
Bottom younger
Sometimes
sibling.
it's
Yeah,
fun.
that's fine. That's fine.
I would like it more if the mint of a York was like, because it's like filled with like that white mint
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the main issue for me is that it's the area surface of the mint is like the entire chocolate coating. If it was similar to the Tootsie Pop, where it like there's more candy coating than there is the Tootsie Pop, then I
Yeah.
think I would be more appreciative of York peppermint patty. And that's the same thing with Thin Mints too. It's like it's the area surface that it covers is like the entire thing,
Yeah.
compared to the chocolate. So mhm.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh wait, are you do you have that gene defect where cilantro tastes like soap to you by any chance?
No, I fucking love cilantro.
Okay, okay, I see. Yep. I
Yeah, York is like a
mhm.
peppermint filling covered in chocolate.
Mhm. Yeah.
But it's not hard peppermint. It's like it's mixed with something. I don't know what the other thing
Yeah,
is.
it's definitely like artificial peppermint. It feels like to me. Um, it definitely tastes a lot more harsh. Compared to, I suppose, like candy canes. I guess is like the thing I can think of on the next on the top of my head. So, mm. But yes. All right. So, I think what is it, Boss Destroyer or Chango was asking about Mound, so Almond
Yeah,
Joy. So I'm fine with it. I have no
I'm also fine with it.
I have no general opinions about it because coconut to me
Uh huh.
and almonds,
Uh huh.
they are like ingredients that I am like I can deal with, but I'm not going to like be ecstatic and enjoying it. For me.
Yeah,
Um
I
I'm not
agree.
I'm not okay, okay. So yeah, so you're also in that same category. So I guess yeah, it's probably the same kind of inoffensive as Kazoozles and Take Five, I guess.
Oh, you're not even will give it to younger sibling. I'm kind of in the will give it to younger sibling
Yeah,
category.
okay, okay.
Actually, no. Actually, I'm actually probably between Starburst and Take Five. I think
Mm-hmm.
actually.
I see, I
Like
see.
I don't mind one Almond Joy.
I mean, I'm fine with putting it in here. Again,
Yeah.
I just don't particularly have any interest in an Almond Joy or Mound. I
What's
guess
really
in this
crazy
case.
looking at this list is I always want one of every single candy. But then like I always want at least one, and then I eat more of the stuff I do like. Like
Really,
I'll have one Almond Joy, and I'll have one Tootsie Roll, and I'll have one Laffy Taffy,
even
and I'll have
even
one.
Laffy Taffy or Red Vines, you're fine with eating one of them.
I'll eat one. I don't know why. It's like dim sum. Whenever I go to dim sum, I have to have like one of every
Dim
dish, even
sum,
if it's
but
not
you
something I don't like.
that's kind of crazy. You're like, I'll be. It's a dim sum for me, and I purposely will eat even one of the worst items on the menu.
Yeah. Well, no, not one of everything. One of everything that gets put on the table. So
Mm-hmm.
I generally know what my family gets at dim sum every time. You know, like people's taste for dim sum is pretty much the same. You see the same dishes every time,
Man,
but you see different dishes if you go to with different families.
I see. Well, I think
Let's do dim sum.
here's dim sum tier list. I
Let's do a
mean,
dim sum too.
like, oh God, I don't know, for you personally, but um. I don't know. For some reason, I'm just addicted to chicken feet. Every time I go there, I just get chicken feet, and I'm not sure
Oh,
why.
really?
Yeah,
My family is not a big chicken feet enjoyer, so I've never had it.
I see. I mean, I understand it. Uh, it's probably not the
It's a
most.
lot of effort.
It is. And it's also probably not the most, like eye catching compared to like anything else that you could get at a dim sum. Like you can
Hmm.
get like the soup filled dumplings or just the shumai and all that kind of stuff. But
Hmm.
I don't know. I guess to me it feels like this is where I can get it. And everything else I could probably get it somewhere else.
Hmm.
And it feels, I think it's also because of the fact that it's me and somebody else, and no one else would touch it. So I
Yeah.
get like more bang for my buck in a way, because you order
Hmm.
shumai, like everyone's gonna take one, right? or
Exactly.
or like a
Because you have
pork
to try to
bun.
get everyone at
So
dim
so yeah, so I
sum.
feel it's the same thing with me with Korean barbecue. When I order intestines,
Yeah.
it's like I'm gonna get full real estate on that. Like no one's gonna be touching it. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mhm. All right, but anyways,
Understandable, understandable.
yep. I don't know why I put peppermint on here. We can just skip this and just,
Fireplace.
yeah,
But
it's fine. Okay, so
I'll eat one.
probably one. Maybe you eat it after you eat all the candy, so that it feels like you can
It
like
feels like I
an
end off
after
being like,
candy
oh,
mint.
my breath is minty
Yeah,
fresh.
yeah. You don't want
Yeah,
you
I
don't
don't
want
need to
people
brush my
smelling
teeth.
your almond
Straight
joy,
gravity.
abacazaba, pixie stick, Mike and
Jeez.
Ike's. Okay, so
Have you had a lot of
mhm.
cavities, Yaxer? Would you say you're
maybe once or twice. So here's my history with my teeth, right? So I
okay?
never had braces or retainer.
Uh-huh.
So I was definitely one of the lucky ones. But I did have I don't know what you would call them, but I had like those silver like shells, I want to say.
Yeah, yeah, on the backs.
Yeah. So I have those before. And I definitely have a bunch of holes. I definitely do have a bunch of holes. Not like cavities, but like there are holes. And they're everywhere. So I
Your
guess,
teeth have holes in them, but it's not cavities.
yeah, I guess it's just due to general wear and tear. You
Mila
know.
is on the same thing I am. Three question marks. What are you talking about?
So, it's
General wear and tear does not create holes in your teeth.
but I guess isn't cavity like, like there's some sort of infection there that it needs to be addressed, right? Like it's not
So you've
cuz
gone to your dentist and they're just like, yeah, these holes are normal.
well, they're like, you should probably floss and brush better, but there's not anything that needs to be operated on. I mean, I guess if my definition of cavity is wrong, because it feels like for me, cavity is something that needs to be operated on due to, like causing infections in your teeth or something. So not symptoms, definition. Because I mean, well, what's because you mentioned you had bands, so it must mean you have like braces of some kind or something.
Yeah, I have braces.
Okay. How is so what has that changed your relationship with like food at all because of that, or is it still pretty much the same? Like you have no.
Nah, it's the same.
Okay.
Some people tried to scare me into thinking like I'm gonna chew so hard that my
Oh.
braces are gonna pop off my teeth. Yeah, if you
Oh,
just
I
eat like
see.
a
I
normal
see.
person, that doesn't happen. Or that's never occurred.
Okay.
I've eaten carrots and it's been fine. A decayed part of the tooth.
Okay. So I guess is like is erosion in the teeth count as decay?
I just don't know what you mean by holes in your teeth. When
I
I think
mean,
of a hole in your teeth, I think like do you mean the dips in them?
so like I'm not gonna put the images on there, but you know what as far as cavity looks like in terms of like there's something rotten going on, right? You know what I mean?
Sometimes it's just a dark spot.
Yeah, right.
So you have
Um,
no dark
I
spots,
have no
just
dark
holes.
spots, but there are like some divots in my teeth.
Divots. Like on the top or on the sides?
On
Because
the
if it's on the tops, I think you're just confused. I think this is how teeth are shaped.
on the tops. On the
Yeah,
tops
that's
of
just how
teeth.
teeth are shaped.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there's like
Teeth aren't like flat.
there's like if it feels like someone took a chisel and like specific or like a jackhammer and like drilled into like the my teeth just a bit to where now I would probably like uh, I could probably like fill up like I could be like a rain dish for very micro amounts of water.
Your range.
You know.
I think that's normal. That's normal to me.
Okay.
The way
Okay.
you said it made me feel like there were holes on the sides of your teeth.
So
What
I
if it's
will.
just on top?
So like in general, I would say is that my teeth are generally fine. They definitely could be better, but I guess I never had any kind of serious situations regarding it.
Gotcha.
Health wise, I suppose. So.
Yeah.
Mhm. But okay. Nerds. First,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna address the nerds, and then we'll go move on to the nerds rope. So
Okay.
I don't. For me, I can't eat the entire box, the big ones.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about
Yeah, no,
like the
100%.
small
The baby
ones that you can get.
boxes?
Yeah, the baby box.
Blood,
I
blood,
could
blood.
I could go in. Well, I guess here's the other one too. Is that how do you consume the baby box?
I pour them. I pour like a small pile into my hand, and then I put the pile in my mouth.
Okay. So
You just
don't.
dump it.
I eat all of it in one go. Because it feels.
Understandable.
Because here's the
okay?
thing, right? The
Understandable.
little
I'm more
box.
okay with this
The
one
little
than not Mike
box.
and I.
It feels
Uh-huh.
like you know how in like in ingredients it's like tablespoon of vanilla extract. It feels like that's perfectly.
Spoon. Ah.
It feels like it's perfectly like measured to like you can just dump this in your mouth and that's it. It doesn't feel right if you like eat like half of the box and then another half later on. Or even like you're a true psycho if you eat piece by piece. All right, like I think we can
Sometimes
accept
I eat
that.
them piece by piece.
Oh my
so.
lord, that's not even. How can you even do? That's like eating
It's
one.
when it's when you're bored as hell and you're just like, man, time to fill the time and disassociate.
When you're
and
bored as hell.
and you just slowly pick out each piece of nerd, and then you're like, wow, this is a big piece, and then you eat it.
that sounds exactly like my sister one time where she literally ate like grains of rice piece by piece one time because she was just so adamant that like this is the best way to enjoy rice as a child. Of course she did not do this when she was past the age of 5, but I don't know, like you give her the Food Network for some reason as a young child, and now she thinks like she knows how to connoisseur any kind of food. So, but anyway,
I don't know. I get bored sometimes because sometimes I'll get like a corn on the cob,
Mhm.
And I remember one time being like, I'm gonna sit here and eat each kernel. I'm gonna pull each kernel off of the corn on
Oh
the cob
my
and eat it one by one.
God, no.
And I just sat there and did that.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, for me, and again, I don't want to keep exposing my food preferences. Um, I don't like corn. I just don't like corn.
You don't like
It's
corn?
nope, just corn in general. I just do not like it, man. It all started when I went to Sapporo once, and Sapporo is known for putting corn in ramen, and the nuttiness of the corn was just so harsh and
Mm.
conflicting to like the broth that I immediately just like nope, nope,
Never again.
nope, yep, nope,
A place known for corn turned you off of corn.
yep.
That's hilarious.
I mean, specifically putting corn in ramen too, like
Have you seen the corn ice cream? I saw that. I saw Japan
oh,
has corn ice cream.
oh, I mean, they definitely have some crazy flavors out there. I tell you what. But you know what? This is coming from a man who loves fermented soybeans, so I'm
Oh
not
wow, a
sure.
natto enjoyer,
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah. But it has to have the
This man
sauce.
likes natto and chicken feet,
It has to
but
have the sauce.
dislikes corn.
It has to have the sauce. All right. I'm not going to eat it by itself. That's crazy talk. But
Oh, okay,
um,
okay, my bad, my bad. I
uh,
have not enjoyed partaken of natto yet, so.
do I have actual indents? Because it means your enamel might be eaten through at some point. Okay, yeah. I'll definitely visit my op. No, what the fuck is it called?
The
Dentist. Yeah,
dentist?
I was trying to look for like the
A fancier word and it's
yeah,
just dentist.
and I was like, you know what? Let me not try to overcomplicate things here, you know. But yeah, I think for me with corn chango, it's just it's too harsh and overpowering for me, and when mixed in with other things, it comes out way too upfront. That it makes
Excuse me.
it's similar to the mint with the York peppermint patties or the thin mint, where it's just way too upfront that I just can't enjoy it, you know. So,
Mhm,
mhm.
mhm.
But yeah, so nerds for me, I'm fine with putting it into give it to younger siblings or straight to Goodwill. I can only eat the box itself. I mean, it's never really in like a my feelings towards it are I'm eating it because I enjoy it. I'm eating it because it's there.
Mhm.
If that makes sense. So
Yes, I have the exact same similar feeling. The exact same.
eat the cardboard box of the nerds. I mean, if we're that desperate, I mean, some might say that the cardboard box might be better than the pixie sticks, but that's not. I'm not saying
How?
that. I'm not
How
saying that.
dare you? You are
But
saying
some
it.
people might say that. I'm just,
Yeah,
I'm
some
just a messenger.
people.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Let's shoot the messenger.
But yeah. Straight to Goodwill. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't think it's like fuel for the fireplace. Like,
yeah. Okay. I mean, at least it at least we've heard of this in Kazoozle.
not Kazoo. Probably eat it above. Uh, I mean, I'd eat it above
Yeah.
Starburst, right? Like, it's gotta be above Starburst because not peelable. You just open the box and you just chug it
Yeah, I
down,
guess,
right?
but I mean, like,
But yeah, you would rather eat Starburst?
mm, I guess because of the fact that because for me, Starburst, um, like it's the main issue is the peeling, right? The flavor
Yeah.
itself, I think it doesn't matter to me.
Mm.
But because like a particular flavor of it compared to nerds where it's kind of whatever. I guess it's fine putting it below Starburst, comparatively.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but Nerds Rope is on my. If you take it from me, I will kill you.
Yeah, I would say that this aspect of
The rope
nerds.
is so good.
Mm-hmm.
You take it from me, you die.
I,
I will cut someone.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, again, it is similar to the Tootsie Pop, but better in execution, I would say. Just because of the
Mhm.
fact that the ingredients are just better. The Tootsie Roll is the main issue in the Tootsie Pop, but the gummy rope with the nerds, I think both are generally good ingredients to where like together they basically just out they're better than the sum of its parts.
Mhm. Yes,
So
agreed.
mhm.
Go off, preach, Yoster, preach.
I mean, I only had these like a couple of times because sometimes it's kind of like it feels a little overwhelming when you look at
Okay,
that
okay.
thing.
Wait,
You know?
question.
Mhm.
When you eat a nerd's rope, you must just eat it, right?
Yeah, I eat it. What do you mean? Do I like like
I
glizzy it
pick
like
up
like?
every single
Oh my
nerd and then
god!
I eat the rope.
What is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Why make so much
Because the
work for
rope
yourself?
is so good.
Wait, so
And
I don't ever.
then
Okay, wait a minute. So the what do you do with the nerds? You just like throw it away or
no,
something?
I eat every nerd one by one. Yeah, Kuro does it too. Exactly.
Wait, so you take piece by piece and eat
I
them
pick off
separately?
every single nerd. Yeah, and then I
So have you ever watched what's it called?
paint dry.
No. What's that Jordan Peele movie? The one where they take over they kidnap bodies. The one that was like 2017. I completely forgot about it.
I've forgotten the name, but I know what you're talking about. It's the
Yes.
one where she's wearing a red suit, right?
It's like the family trying to like kidnap African Americans to like take over their
Oh,
bodies, right?
it's the original. Get
Yeah,
out.
yeah, get out. There you go, right? You know that scene where the woman is like having Fruit Loops and milk separated?
Yes.
That's you right now with the nerd's rope.
Yeah, great. I love to be compared to that woman. Incredible.
But what's the point? What's the marriage of the two? And they're completely like it's nullified because of the fact that you just take them apart like that.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's different than Skittles. It's
Let me
like rock candy covered in some kind of coating.
I see.
It's pretty much just sugar. It's pretty much that one. Like Pixie Sticks are powdered sugar. Nerds are like sugar and then covered in something else, so
I
they
see,
stick
I see.
together.
Have you had this the peanuts bars? I guess is Chango's talking about. Like is
No, I have
there like
not
a
had
peanuts
a
bar
peanut bar.
equivalent? Okay.
I was saying Snickers because that's the only modern candy that has peanuts in it.
Yeah, I also unfortunately have not eaten anything that's like purely peanut based in its
Peanut
like,
M&Ms?
forms. No, I do not mess. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Wait, you
since
don't mess with peanut M&Ms?
you know
I
what?
have to
I guess
conserve my energy. I have to
mine is-
conserve my energy.
might as
everyone.
well, since we're on it. So
It's on the
first
top
off,
row. Yeah.
First off, let's just go M&M's by itself. I have no opinions. To me, it's the
It's
same as
better than-
Hershey's.
No, it's way better than Hershey's.
Way better than
M&M's
Hershey's.
Clears Hershey's.
Clears Hershey's.
It at least goes up to will give to younger sibling. I don't know if it makes it up.
Okay, so do you think it's better than any of these on here?
I personally, to me, secretly M&M's are like I can't eat it all, no problem. Like I would actually probably put it beneath Three Musketeers. I can't eat, but we'll trade for better.
Okay, just beneath it.
Yeah.
I mean, fine. It's inoffensive to me. I guess it's fine.
Peanut M&Ms though are can't eat it all, no problem, and above strawberry candies. They're like right beneath the take it from me, you die.
Okay, so here's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Much like corn, peanut in almost every form.
Have you
Hell
had a
no.
peanut M&M?
If it's like peanut butter, sure,
Have you had one?
yes.
Damn.
And
I was hoping you'd never have one, and then we could.
so I
convince
guess here's
you.
the problem, right? Here's the problem. It's similar to
Uh-huh.
corn, in that I guess I'm just not a fan of the peanut flavor because, when the peanut hits, when the taste of peanut hits, that's when I'm like, ugh. I could definitely go for something else right now. And it's
So
always
for you, is this like good for fuel for the fireplace? Is peanut M&Ms?
that or straight to Goodwill, because I can understand. So here's the thing, right? Here's my process, my thought
Yeah.
process. I take
Yeah.
the peanut M&M, I eat it, right?
Uh-huh.
First couple of chews, I like it. The texture,
Yeah.
the chocolate.
Uh-huh.
The next chew, peanut comes up. Ooh, this is not good for me. I need to spit this out immediately. And it's like this with like other foods, like whenever I eat at Thai restaurants and they have like
Thai
the
with
peanut
peanuts.
crumbles on the top of like their pad
I hate the
thai.
peanut crumbles.
Yeah, like
hate it.
to me it's just like I can't it's kind of in a way a little obnoxious when you're tasting it because it comes in
Yeah.
and it kind of ruins the entire taste of the pad thai or the pat cu. So
Yeah.
like that's why I'm like, for me, peanut M&Ms are in Goodwill. I understand the good aspects of it, I really
Uh,
do, but I can't get over the peanut taste that overtakes the rest of it and
uh-huh.
makes me wanna like kind of gag.
Okay.
Unfortunately, um,
The problem is I feel for you, my man. I feel for you, Yucky. The problem is no tier list you can put peanut M&Ms below M&Ms is the problem. Like legitimately, it's unheard of.
oh
That's this is
man,
we put
oh
peanut
no.
M&Ms below M&Ms. You post this tier list anywhere, flamed.
You know what? Maybe I won't get flamed by the people with the nut allergies though, right?
You know
Right.
what? That's true.
So we need
Okay,
to.
if you, I'm happy. Look, I'm happy to watch this tier list go down in flames. If we put peanut M&Ms in straight to Goodwill, that's fine by me. That's honestly, it's
Let's
fine
see
by
that here.
me.
Okay, we will do this under one condition. We will post this in like a peanut allergy subreddit. How about that?
A peanut allergy supplement. We should say good fuel for the fireplace.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah. But okay, here.
Should
Okay,
we put
I'm
it straight
willing to
bottom?
relent. I'm willing to relent. You know, if it's like somewhere around here, because I understand the metrics of it, but I just can't get over the peanut. But
I think it would be funnier if we just put it in good fuel for the fireplace. That's better content, to be
okay.
honest.
Fine, fine. Okay, okay. You know what?
I
Sure.
think
We
I
will.
think if we're gonna be real ones for sure, let's just fucking say good
Are,
fuel for the
are we
fireplace.
seriously gonna rage bait people with
Love
peanut
rage
M&Ms?
baiting.
Is that where we're gonna start?
Do we not love a good rage bait? I
I
think
mean,
we love a good rage bait.
man, what do you think would get more? What would get more
I
rage?
don't like this tier.
I mean, look, man. Like, unfortunately, you know, sometimes things just don't go your way, Boss Destroyer. You know, like sometimes, like you think,
Sometimes Abba, you
yeah.
show Abba Zaba to other people, and they're like, it looks horrible.
You know, some people they just like to wake up level 3 on wake up, you know, and
I
that's it,
love
you
Wake Up
know.
Level
So,
3.
and sometimes you do level 2s on accident, but it hits, and like sometimes that happens, man. Sometimes it happens, but all right. Okay, so we figured that out.
I can't believe I seen peanut M&M's.
I mean, they are lifeless,
Clay.
Shango. They are lifeless. They
Their
they
life was an inoffensive.
yeah, they are like the person at the party who's like, hey, let me talk about my investments, my like Robin Hood portfolio or whatever, right? That's the kind of person they are, and I understand that. But it's like, because it's so inoffensive, I don't know like how much we could hate it. You know what I mean? Like, do we hate it more than something that is actually offensive to our mouths? And I can't, I can't do that. I can't put M&Ms anymore lower to like where Laffy Taffy or
I would prefer to
mhm.
eat M&M's over a Hershey's chocolate bar. I don't
Yeah,
know if that's anyone else.
yeah. I mean, for sure, for sure.
Somehow
Much
that
more
sugar coating really
enjoyable.
helps.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. All right.
Now, do
Mhm.
you? So you just poured I was gonna ask, like, do you just pour the M&Ms in your
Yes,
mouth? And
of
I
course,
already
of
knew the
course.
answer was yes.
Yes, there is no way that again they made it in, they put it in a receptacle to where like it's not feasible to like pick it out piece by piece from the bag. It's meant to be like dumped in some way or fashion, right? Whether it be dumped in the hand and then you chug it down, or you dump it from the packaging itself. Like I think that I think
No,
that's where it is.
you eat M&Ms one by one. Hi,
Mm,
Konami, welcome in, welcome
no,
in. We're doing a
yep.
really good Halloween candy tier list. There's no
Mm,
problems
yep.
here.
Ooh,
Don't study it too
you
hard.
think Twix is too high up their average, man? I mean, like,
I
I,
love Twix though.
I think on average Twix is probably
Hello,
like pretty
hello.
good. But yep, hello, how are you doing, average man? Kanashi. and
Oh, C69 420
Z694
is really good. Really good.
was saying like two names and then like basically Elon Musk's like child's name or something like that immediately
Except
after.
I wish Elon had named his child 69420. Come on. If he was gonna go all in, he should have gone all in.
Oh,
But
dude.
thank you for the raid. Thank
Oh
you
yeah.
for the raid.
Oh
What
yeah,
were you
thank you for the
playing?
raid and thank you for the follow, Kanashi. Very, very, very appreciative of that. Man, dude, could you imagine being that child though? Like, would you hate your father eternally if they
Yes.
named you that?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? I would. That child's not gonna. That child is definitely getting bullied. If not for the fact that he's super rich, I guess. So, but
Yeah, real.
yep. All right, Whoppers. All right.
I love Whoppers.
Yeah. Do you eat them one at a time? I'm sure.
Yes,
Answers
100%. All of
What?
these candies I eat one at a time.
Oh my lord.
The top tier is so valid. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I definitely enjoy them for sure. Again, I would say overall, like consistency wise, it's good. So you know, like I can definitely eat it no problem. But it's one of those things where it's one of those I can eat it no problem, but I don't have any strong feelings about it per se.
I feel like
Besides
it's
the fact that it's
gotta
consistently
be
good.
it the can eat, but we'll trade for better tier. I don't know. Actually, no. I agree with you. Can eat it all, no problem.
Okay. Okay.
Below the strawberry candies.
Okay, that one at least like this one I appreciate more than the Whoppers for sure. I will
Yes.
say so. I mean, but yes.
Wait, you guys don't know most of these candies? Are you not in America? Are you both? Average? Are you European? Are you not from America? I was assumed you were American.
I mean, you know, I can definitely imagine like because again, I probably like a good
What
chunk
the
of these
fuck?
candies don't cross over, you know, from the people across the sea. So you know, like Cosby laced them, and he's waiting for me to munch on them. Where did that come from?
Balkans.
What?
I don't know. I do not know if Cosby had something to do with Whoppers.
Did
to be
I mean,
honest.
there's Jello. You know what? Let me.
Oh yeah, Jello.
Cosby and Whoppers. Well, I mean, you're probably gonna get Bill Cosby and Burger King Whoppers, but Whopper candy. Nope. All right. Well,
Nope.
whatever it is, maybe he sees something that we don't. He knows the dirt.
Yeah, he knows the real dirt.
Mhm. Okay.
Sour Patch, take it from me, you die.
You know, I don't have a strong.
I had to add this to the list
You
because
know,
take it from
goat
me, you
in
die.
this race, horse in this race.
It's above nerd rope.
It's definitely I do enjoy it for sure. Now let's compare it to some of the other gummies for reference because you know you definitely know as far as like the
Haribo. Oh, Krabby Patties, Haribo gummies. Take it from me, you die.
yeah. Because what texture do you prefer? Okay, Stan, I do like these gummies. I would for me the Krabby Patty one is the best
are
one.
honestly the best.
Yeah.
Those are like because I can get all the other ones, but when you get a Krabby Patty,
Mm-hmm.
that's like the best.
This is actually
Wait,
like Mhm.
This is really important. Do you eat the whole Krabby Patty?
yes,
all
I
at
eat the
once?
whole thing. What do you mean you don't eat the whole thing?
You
What?
turn into its gummy components and then each
No,
component separately.
that sounds
What is wrong with
psychopathic.
you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with me?
What's
You
wrong
eat
with
the
you?
individual pieces?
Yes, you
What?
get the Krabby Patty, you deconstruct it, and then you eat it.
Well, okay, Z, that's another thing we probably need to address there. I do not fuck with we take a bite of the entire thing. It's either all in or all out, you know, that kind of situation. But
Just gobble the whole burger.
but I mean, like, you eat the pieces,
yeah, you eat the pieces.
but then
You can't have the flavors mixed. That's so weird.
wait, what's
You
the
eat every
okay? So I'm
individual
starting to see a
gummy.
pattern. You don't like flavors mixing?
When you eat Haribo gummy bears, do you eat you just pour the gummy bears
Yeah,
in
I
your
grab.
mouth?
Yeah, I dump a little bit of a handful and then I chug them in my mouth. What? Yes. What?
This man, we started candy. You have
Yeah.
to pick the top. The pixie stick is gone too fast for the flavor to really hit. So
Hmm.
and he's like, you have to savor the experience. And then this man is dumping handfuls of Haribo gummy bears
Because
into his mouth.
because you have to enjoy it in its most optimal form, and eating it a single piece at a time is not the most optimal form. You have to have a handful because that's the point of
You
like
could eat a handful if they were all the same flavor.
but the same no the flavor isn't gonna like contradict each other to the point where you can't enjoy the candy, like, you know.
No, because then it's not representative. You have to eat each piece. And yes, if you are not a gummy enjoyer, I apologize. Wrong opinion. I'm not sure if I can keep listening to this.
I understand, Axel. I understand you don't like gummies. You know, you're more of a chocolate person. I get it. All right. But could you at least get the fact that eating gummies piece by piece is not like, you know, psychopathic, I guess is the best way I would put it. You know, you gotta have to eat a handful at a time.
You cannot. No, that's worse. That's worse. You eat every. Why would you eat this by the handful? It's not right.
Fieldy, I am not being a menace. I am being perfectly reasonable. I am being perfectly rational with my thought processes. But for me, it's like, are the flavors that distinct for you as far as the gummies go?
Yes, what are you talking about that they're not distinct? Especially the ones that are like real flavors. Like, I know the M&Ms don't taste different, but I separate them by color too.
But I don't the red gummy bear or the green gummy bear doesn't necessarily have any like taste profile differences to warrant.
If you closed your eyes and I gave you one gummy bear at a time, I'm positive that you could tell that there was a taste difference, and you would be able to guess which flavor is which.
Yes, I can relent to that. There is like a difference, but it's like to such a minute degree that like there's no like you trying to enjoy the distinct flavors of artificial red or artificial green.
No. Haribo gummy bears, the pineapple clear one is the most goated flavor, and if I were to lower my amount of pineapple gummies by mixing them in with shitty yellows, then I am not experiencing this candy correctly, which is why you have to separate them out and you save the best for last. Fuck you get through the shit of terrible yellow gummies, and then you get to happily enjoy your white and red gummies. And pineapple is not the same as pina colada, exactly.
but here's the thing, like eating it piece by piece.
The holes in his teeth were secretly the holes in his tongue on his fucking taste buds.
It's probably the holes in my brain after consuming so many gummy bears all at once.
It's because you mixed all the flavors. You weren't supposed to do that. You needed to.
It's like like sodium and chloride are like fine together, but once you add in like some other different element, it becomes like poisonous and deadly to the human body. That's probably what I did to myself when consuming all those like flavors in one handful. You know. Just rotted my brain.
I'm glad you understand. I'm glad you understand.
Look, all right, look, we can disagree or agree to disagree on the most optimal way to enjoy the gummy, but we at least agree on the fact that the Krabby Patty ones is the best ones, and frankly is probably the best candy out of really anything that you can get in general.
Yes.
Sour Patch is probably better than the gummy bears. Just due to
the Haribo specifically clears Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you in terms of like the gummy texture, do you prefer the gummy bears or the Sour Patch?
I prefer gummy bears. To be honest, probably I might have to put Sour Patch because of my normal distribution.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to put Sour Patch on Candy Eat It All, no problem.
Okay, I see. But above or below the strawberry candy?
I would put it above, but I'm willing to keep strawberry candy as our goat North Star.
I'm fine with this. I can relent to that. You know.
You
Yeah.
dislike the red ones? I fucking love the red ones.
Mm.
Sorry.
See,
Existence
here's the
Sour, I
thing,
did, and I
Chango.
really want
Like,
them.
I feel as though that ranking the colors doesn't matter because there's not much of a difference.
That's because you eat them all at once. You have no idea what the different flavors are. If you're just eating them by the handful, they're all the same flavor.
I mean, but
Sour
I mean,
gummies.
you know, they're just not much of a difference. I'm gonna be
I want
real.
Sour
I'm
Patch
gonna be
Kids to be
real.
below the strawberry, if we could, please.
The what?
If we could,
Oh,
Yoki.
you want the what was it again?
Strawberries on top.
Oh, okay, okay.
Strawberries on top.
Got it, got it,
I
got it.
they need to be the North Star.
All right, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Dude, Yoki, you have no right to talk.
I have
Exactly.
no right to talk. There's no way. There's just no
It's
way.
time for Ninsy to
There's
just
no
full
way.
yap.
All
Dexter's
right.
opinions thrown away. Who
Hell
needs
no. I
them?
think I have at least decent opinions, right? And at least ones that are you can at least understand the logic. All right. It's not something
I
that's
understand the logic, and I think you're wrong. I think you've tricked yourself into thinking that you're more logical than you are.
Okay. Well, I guess we can finish up. We can kind of finish up the random gummies here and there.
Oh, and trolley sour crawlers. I know those are gummies too.
Yep.
I actually love those.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely good with them as well. I mean, you know, I always feel as though that when they add in, you know, like sourness of some kind, it does elevate the gummy more. I personally like the Sour Patch gummies.
I like them more than Sour Patch.
Yeah, cuz to me the issue with the Sour Patch is that the texture of it's much more stickier and mushier compared to like the other gummies that are on the top here.
Yeah.
So I mean-
Where do we call the gummies at Oncefility? Okay, wait.
mhm.
Do you eat the worms in multiples?
So yes, but not to the extent to where it's like it depends. It depends. Like I might grab like 2 or 3 at a time. All right.
You don't bite them in half so that you separate the flavors?
What? No, I just put them in my mouth. It's candy, you know. Like what's the big deal? Like we're not gonna keep on like running back to this again and again and again. All right, we just have to understand that to me, some of these flavors are just not that distinct enough to the point where I can't justify like eating them
I was gonna ask
one
you
at a
your
time.
favorite worm color, but I don't even know if you have a favorite worm color. Do you even know the
You
different
are
worms?
right. I do not care. I literally just like I just go by. I just grab whatever feels like 3 or 2, and then I just
Yes, so
chug
I'm
it
giving you
away.
every single orange and green one, and then I'll be like, "Look, you can have these."
Mhm. But see,
The
here's
worms are
Yes.
built to be mixed.
Yes.
What are you
See,
talking about?
thank
They
you.
Are
Thank you,
anti-mixed.
Rabid Brimfish. Thank you.
Anti-mixed.
But they are. Look at
You're
this.
supposed to
Look
bite
at
them in
this.
half for every flavor.
Wait. Okay. Now that one is kind of crazy. You bite them in half?
Yeah, where the color switches.
What? No. Why would you do that?
Yes, because there's 2 different.
That's the same thing as like not eating the entire Krabby Patty, and you're just like eating it piece by piece.
They have different flavors. They have different
No.
flavors.
We cannot. I think we have 2 distinct methods. Mine and yours
Yours is
are
madness.
no. Mine is essentially just like okay, we both have different ways of getting to work.
It's
You know.
inexcusable. It's
What do you mean? It's
inexcusable.
not inexcusable.
The Krabby Patties, I'm more okay with you eating them all at once than the
come on.
worms that are
You-
50-50 split.
You're saying that this one is excusable, but every other one, it's like this man is a
That one's
terrorist.
excusable
He
because
needs to be
it's a
tried
burger.
in court. He has
Yes.
committed war crimes. This is
Yes.
what I
War
can't-
crimes, Geneva Convention.
I'm not.
Send him to the
I'm-
gulag.
I don't see how this eating like gummies by the handful is a war crime. There's no way. There's just no way. It can't be like that. There's no way that someone is like, man, the distinct flavors of green really do conflict with red, so I gotta eat them one at a time. Like, ain't no way
Yes!
someone is thinking like that. There is no way.
Why? Look, you put them together if you want to see what they taste like mixed, but you enjoy every gummy separately.
I just can't see it.
Average man, you're talking
I
about
just
Yucky, right?
can't see
Yucky
it.
is the person who mixes it with soda. I'm goated. I'm a wine connoisseur, a sommelier, if you would say, a sommelier of candy. I can give you some good candy recommendations based on what you're drinking.
Mm, but you're being a
The answer's
sommelier.
Crown Cut.
You're being a sommelier of like, all right, let me give you the best tasting Arizona iced tea that I can find possible. Like
I love Arizona iced tea.
I do too. But like, you know, if you give me
Do you mix your Arizona iced teas
no,
together?
but I'm like, I'm not gonna
Oh,
be
how
like bent out of
crazy.
shape if someone were to like, I mixed, you know, raspberry with the lemon and iced tea half and half, you know, Arnold Palmer. I'm like, you know, it's all kind of the same, you know, sugar water, so you know, it's fine with me. It's not gonna be that bad, you know. It's not like someone putting wine and beer together.
You're the one who's mixing them. I'm the one who's keeping them separate. You're the insane one. Do you,
No,
do you understand
I'm not
that
purposely.
your metaphor
But
is against you.
but here's the thing, right? Is like, imagine if the Arnold Palmer, like, portions of it are like, okay, here's one that has, you know, the regular like green tea and ginseng, and then here's the other portion where it's you know, raspberry or peach or something like that, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, like, I don't see the point, you know, to like kind of separately like drinking, you know, sections of the can when I could just like, you know, like drink the entire can and not go through all that trouble. I'm just saying, you know. But look, we're missing the point. We are being distracted by the noise, and by the way, you know, being distracted by slanderous accusations by my co-host here. So I mean, you know, we need to move on before we get too distracted. Also, hello there, Ursa Rising.
You missed our yelling about pixie sticks. I had to fight hard to put pixie sticks up because Yucky is a pixie stick denier. This list is never getting finished. Nah, it's just gonna get finished in 3 hours.
Ursa, you understand me, right? Like,
Nah.
sugar pixie sticks being that high, I understand, but
Look,
at some point you might need to compromise. Is
look
the
at
best
this.
phrase.
Sugar cocaine. So we agree it's addictive, which means it has to be up. When you compare something to drugs, that means it's
That's
good.
not a good thing. That's not
Yes.
a good metric.
Is that like sugar shit? You know what I'm talking about?
Chango, I'm not throwing wild accusations, all right? These are not wild. These are the most mild, like, inoffensive, like, forms of eating, you know, sugary treats that you could find possible. There's way more offensive stuff.
I'm just saying that the metaphor of comparing stuff to drugs means that it's good and addictive.
Oh my! No, we cannot. For anyone who is actually watching this with serious intent, do not take that seriously. My co-host is just trying to sensationalize, to make things exciting. So do not take that as like the beliefs of this current stream. Okay, so. But anyway, though, Swedish Fish
I do not like
Lifesaver
Swedish
gummies.
Fish.
Swedish Fish to me is pretty bad.
Okay, it's addictive, which means, and addictive in candy world means that you keep eating it, which is pixie sticks.
I don't know. I don't know if those two lie.
Like, candy is never good for you. All of this is bad for you. So if it's addictive, then it's gotta go up.
I don't know about that, Chief.
Now fight that logic. That's good logic right there. That's good logic. Good answer. Good answer, Meansy. Good answer.
we cannot be evoking hardcore drugs to justify our arguments. Okay. So I mean, to me, Swedish Fish has always been the worst as far as gummies go. I don't know if you would categorize it as gummies, but that's like the closest equivalent that I can think of.
Yeah, I would say it's bad gummies.
It's not like Fireplace bad for me. I'm fine with it, but I to me it's always going to be, this could be a better type of gummy. That's always what it's going to be.
To me, it's like below Hershey's.
Below Hershey's, okay. I'm also,
even though
yeah, like
it does not. It just tastes like red.
Yeah, the flavor in itself and also the texture is also the other thing too. It has the it's a stiffer Sour Patch Kid, and it that texture is just not really for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I feel as though that
There's
Swedish
also no
Fish.
variety in a box of
Yeah,
Swedish Fish. You're
yeah, it's all the
eating the
same.
same candy
Hmm.
forever.
Yeah. So I'm just not somebody who's like all about that, unfortunately.
Except for you, since you just eat them by the handfuls.
Well,
This is a
yeah, I mean,
you should like this more.
but here's the thing: it's concentration of the same flavor that is kind of mid. So it's like yeah, I don't want it that concentrated, you know. So I mean, um, you don't eat it all at once. Okay, you know,
You're
we're
making
not gonna
piece by
get to it.
piece. Let's go,
We're not
gummy.
gonna get into
Piece
this
by
argument.
piece.
Okay,
Piece
we're not
by
gonna get into
piece.
this anyway, though. Uh, I feel as though this one's like the more low key one that no one really knows a lot. Have you had lifesaver gummies before?
Yeah, I think they're fine. I
Yeah,
don't
me
I put them
too.
at will give to younger sibling, like at the very below Yorks.
Yeah, I would say so. They're just like fine,
They're fine.
inoffensive, not that bad
They
overall.
have more
So,
flavors than Swedish Fish, so
yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
All right, Jolly Ranchers.
Hi.
Hmm.
Not all the way up, but like I would do can't eat it all, no problem, or can't eat but we'll trade for better.
So, what's your opinion on? And I don't know if you have this problem, but I always feel as though that the candy itself it feels overly sticky. If that
Yes.
makes sense, like if you were to, because at a certain point, right, you have to. I don't know if you finish it off, you know, by like biting it when it's like really like flat at that point. Like there's not really a lot
Yeah,
left.
I like that part where you're like chewing it and you can feel your teeth like stick together and you're scared they're never gonna pull apart and then
Yeah,
they do.
yeah.
That's
So
fun for me.
that's fun for you. Okay,
That's fun for
that
me.
was always the thing that I didn't like the most about it. It just felt, um, it felt kind of unpleasant towards the end, right? With you know. With the overall good experience that it was throughout the entire process, right? But
Yeah.
you know, overall, like Jolly Ranchers for me, despite that, like yeah, I can eat them no problem. Any flavor, it's fine. You know, I don't have any.
I hate the watermelon.
You
Fuck
hate the
artificial
watermelon?
watermelon. Yeah,
I
you can
see.
throw those away.
I'm curious. Like, so you know, there's always the type of candy flavors that people don't generally like. So there's watermelon. Uh, I think cherry is the other big one,
Yeah,
and
cherry people hate grape.
grape. Yeah. So like, do you hate all of them, or do you hate?
So I hear it's based on what medicine you had as a kid. So the
Mm-hmm.
flavors that really set me off are artificial orange
Mm-hmm.
and artificial watermelon.
I see, I see. Because for me, like anything cherry, I immediately dismiss. Like I don't particularly care
Oh,
for
I love
cherry.
cherry. I love
Interesting,
artificial
interesting.
flavor.
I don't know. Cherry just it has that and I'm not sure if it's a good comparison, but it has that. It's the oatmeal cookies of cookies, or I guess candy. You know.
Wait. That's what Jolly Ranchers are? They're oatmeal cookies?
No. The flavor cherry in
Oh,
general
oh.
feels like
Gotcha.
the oatmeal version of cookies, if that makes sense. You know. It just feels too played out and too like not good enough for it to justify its place as a flavor, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Hmm.
I look, as someone who didn't grow up drinking cherry candy or cherry cough syrup, to me it's not offensive, but I know why people dislike it.
Hmm. Yeah, I
So I'm
mean,
just like, yeah.
so like I think
I'm more okay with you saying you fucking hate cherry than you saying you dump all the Haribo gummies in your mouth.
Man, is this gonna be my legacy now? It's like this
This will
man,
be my this
this
is the legacy that I will remember from this conversation.
out of everything I could have done, this is the one where I exposed myself
Who
and
cares about the fact that you got every Street Fighter 6 character to masters? Fuck that. This man
I'm,
pours gummies in his mouth as a group.
and I mean realistically, like that's all like the getting everyone to that's also just not that much of an achievement. So I can see that.
Ever teach me
Um,
exactly, guys. Do you want to see a watch a person who's gotten every Street Fighter 6 character to master? Yucky has. Yucky
Oh,
has.
the secret is just is to spend countless hours playing ranked mode. That's it.
You got every character to master. You were doing like it's like 2 streams character to master, 1 stream character to master.
I would say it's definitely a bit of luck on my end, just because I think numbers wise, it's just so in your favor to like rank up relatively fast in Street Fighter 6, because you win more points than you lose. There's then also the Masters players that can kind of show up in your Diamond 5 or Diamond 4 matches. And then like especially when you're in like the lower Diamond bracket, because you only need like a 10 win streak to start like getting like 1,000 points and move up like 1 rank automatically. That is playing 5 matches since you played 2 games with the same person. So overall, like it feels like the numbers are in your favor.
It's crazy how you're like, just get a 10 win streak. It's so easy.
I mean,
just get a 10 win streak. Every normal person over here fighting for their life for any win streak, and you're just like, just get a 10 win streak, and it's easy. You just rank up really quickly.
just get a 10 win streak, and that's all you need.
You have to be 5 players. It's so easy. What the fuck?
I mean, maybe you got to be kind of sick in the mind, that, and eating things handful, apparently,
you know what, actually, you know what, maybe that's the problem. I need to be eating gummies by the handful every flavor, and that'll fix me.
Start eating like gummies by the handful. Get the holes in your brain so that you can now like just just something like clicks in your mind. You're thinking like a normal human being when you're grinding Street Fighter 6 rank, but you need to think like some sort of degenerate like I am, apparently, with eating gummies by the handful. So who's to say? But yeah, the Jolly Ranchers, I can definitely eat it, no problem. Flavor aside, like, yeah, and I guess, like, despite you having a distinct hatred for a flavor, I don't, I would say that everything else you'd probably have no problems with, right?
Yeah. I don't even mind that thing at the scariness of the fear of the, oh shit, my teeth are stuck together forever. To me, it's kind of like a scary movie. It's like the same way people wear scary movies. There's that like jolt of fear of like, I'm fucked forever, and then you realize like it's going to melt no matter what, so you're fine.
Wow, you really do like view the eating experience as like an actual experience. That is very. You know what? I can appreciate that.
You only have a set amount of meals in your lifetime. Don't waste them, because food is the real reason to have joy on this planet. It's it's one of the main things that brings me happiness. Also, thank you, King Rex. Hello.
Oh, yeah. Hello, King Rex. You are right. Ninzi is the best streamer, of course. We are ready in 1 year where she is holding like Mr. Beast-esque challenges, on her YouTube channel. It'll be like, I got 100 PNG tubers to fight in Street Fighter 6.
I'm so ready for the battle royale of the VTubers.
Dude, that would be so hype. I mean, you could be the ambassador.
But I would want them to do the like real life games, like how.
I see.
What's the thing that Ludwig holds where everyone goes to play sports outside and they like touch grass for a little bit?
I guess like streamer games or something like that.
Yeah, the streamer games. I want to see that with like VTubing, but that'd be crazy. A lot of VTubers do not 100% aren't gonna do that.
I mean, they could how about this? Like, they invest in like battle bots. Yeah, battle bots. So they just slap on a battle bot and then like an iPad, and it's like Iron Mouse or something. Or
let's add together battle bots with VTubing, and then sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Except I would do the thing that Mythbusters did, where they just did a bowl that has like knives on the side of it, and then it just spins. It's like unbeatable.
Have you ever seen some of the battle bots, or I guess the TV show before?
Yes.
I see. Because there were some. Oh, hello there, Molar. Hope you're doing well.
No.
But there were some designs where one of them, it was just like they basically had a like a shovel like divot, and they just like forced one of the battle bots to be like upside down. Like they did they turned it upside down like a turtle, and it couldn't do anything.
Hmm.
And that's how it won most of its matches. So that could be the meta. They just turn over the battle bots, and yeah, that, and then Zinzi wins the entire tournament. Who's to
Yeah,
say?
I just flip them.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I know that we have stated Hershey's. They are inoffensive. They're not that good.
Cookies and cream is taken from me, you die. I don't know if you
Yes.
added it
So
just because like this is my favorite goated candy
so
bar.
so
It's
yeah.
probably
So
below
the
Krabby Patties,
the
but
most like oh man, what is like the most like you turn Ryu into a woman with Sakura,
uh-huh.
instant classic. There is
It's
nothing better.
classic.
There's nothing better. It's
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 the
kind of
exact
it's
same,
kind of
but it's
crazy
so
where if
much
you just
better.
turn some of the Street Fighter
To be
characters into
honest,
women, they become infinitely better. All
to be
right?
honest, I think it's
Mhm.
right below Krabby Patties.
Right
Like to
below Krabby
me,
Patties?
it's above Warheads. I would
Mhm.
I would shout out on a cookies and cream bar way
Yeah,
before
I
Warheads.
definitely can eat like, bars and bars of cookies and cream. Than like most of the other chocolates that we have on here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that good, and I am ashamed that like it's just a shame that it feels like they are obligated to have just regular Hershey's bars when that resource could just be exclusively only for cookies and cream. Like, it just feels such a waste of chocolate
You're so
to,
right.
to have them do that, So,
I, you're spitting. The chat's with you. Chat's
yeah,
with you.
see
Spin facts,
exactly.
true.
I mean,
I think you also really got them with that Sakura comment of just turn every Street Fighter 6
I
character
mean,
into a woman. I mean, look at Aki. Look at Faye and
yeah,
Aki.
that's historically true because Manon, right? That's just female Abel, who is also French and a grappler in Street Fighter 4. So I mean, like literally, like all you really need to do is just get like a boring Street Fighter character and then just give him like boobs and a leg and some good legs and you got it. You got it.
You
That's
got
it.
it.
That's a
Put him in a
recipe
swimsuit
for
costume.
yeah.
All good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But anyway, though, next up, Airheads.
They're
So,
like fine.
have you ever done the thing where and some of the kids did this when I was in middle school.
It's your
Uh,
tongue.
yeah, they intertwine two Airhead flavors and like combine the two. So like they slapped them on top of each other and they twisted it together. Have you ever
Yes.
done that before?
Yes.
Okay. And what's your opinion? Does it enhance it better or does it make it worse for you?
So that for me is like it's okay because it's like you're cooking, like
Mm.
you're trying to like test combinations out.
I see. Do you think it makes it worse because you're taking two flavors and the product is not as good as the individual airheads, or do you think it's like it's at least worth doing because the airheads by themselves, the the singular flavor doesn't warrant like
I guess to me it's like this,
mhm,
where so for gummy bears, like I can eat two at once to like
mhm,
try the flavor combination, but I prefer eating them separately. Like I would eat airheads one by one, but sometimes we want to like switch it up and I want to try two at once. But usually I don't mix the two bars together. I'll just
mm,
like put them on top of each other and take a bite.
I see. For
It's
me,
like mixing sodas. Like when you go to like a
yeah,
soda machine and then you like mix like Coke and Sprite just to see what it tastes like. I prefer
yeah.
Coke and Sprite separate, but
I mean, yeah, for sure. In terms of those kinds of mixtures, it's like it's like you're just adding something that doesn't really need to be added. There's no real how would I say like added value that you're doing by putting these two things together. And I suppose that's the same thing with the airheads. So and thank you, Just Momochi, for the
yeah,
raid.
thank you for the raid, Just Momochi.
Hope
Hello,
you're doing well. Thank
hello.
you,
Yaoi
Kyrie.
raid, incredible. I love it.
Thank you, Kyrie, for the follow. Very much appreciated. Yowie raid. Yowie. Oh, thank God. Could we? Could you imagine what kind of like hell that I
We
would be
beat the
in if we
Dami
did?
Mommy? Holy
Oh,
fuck. Wait, she's better. Holy shit.
Dami Mommy is what were they?
She's playing Potionomics.
Oh,
If
I
you've ever
see.
seen
I
that
see.
game.
Yeah. Well, hope the Potionomics was going well.
Yeah.
Man, have you? have you have you ever done like shipping tier list before in your
Shipping
free
tier
time?
list?
Yeah. I saw this.
Explain a shipping. I need it explained to me what a shipping tier list is. I
So
don't actually know what this is.
it's and then this was like back in my old days, but they would do like, okay,
My old days.
here's like the shipping like couples, right? So it would be from multiple different kinds of from mediums, right? So it'd be like
Yeah.
Sakura Naruto, Sakura Sasuke, Hinata Naruto, Orihime Ichigo, Nami, Zoro, Nami, Luffy, whatever, right? And they would
Uh-huh.
compare all those shippings and then rate them from like what's good to bad. It's like what would work
Okay.
together more, what would work together less,
How do you
essentially.
compare between across franchises?
So from my experience when and I was not participating in it, but I was at least like viewing it when I was in my forum days. But how they did it is that they ranked them based on chemistry, and yeah,
Uh-huh.
and Momochi's right, based on writing and what they viewed as the author's intent as far as to how the
Okay.
character goes, right? And some of
Love intent.
some of this is kind of scuffed, right? Because
Yeah.
this is what was it, 2008, 2009, so like we're viewing um like just in like the beginning or in the middle ish of like Shippuden as an example with
Yeah.
Naruto, and with Bleach it was the I want to say like the Hueco Mundo arc. So we weren't working with full information, right? But most of it was just kind of devolved into like who had more sexual tension than the other, I guess, really.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, have you ever like compared like which shipping was like better than the other from
I
like
have never.
franchise?
I have my own OTPs. Like I have my
Mm.
own tier list, I guess. But I've never shared it out loud because I feel like that's like we're doing candy and we're getting defensive. Shipping tier list is much worse than candy. More is on the line with
I okay,
shipping tier
look.
list than candy.
I understand that I did say this before with the candy, and it did turn out quite the opposite. But I promise you, I am probably not defensive enough with the shipping because, frankly, I think I've kind of, how would I put it? I I don't think that there is any kind of shipping where like there's an obvious answer to them. Okay, maybe that might not be the best thing because then I will be instantly defensive if someone says the wrong shipping.
Exactly, exactly.
That's not good. That's not good. But like you know what? Maybe that's another story. That's another day. Maybe future
Future
Yuckster
collab.
Ninja collab tier list of
We just
like
do tier lists.
shipping tier list. Um, Oh man, I mean, I am washed, Chango. That is the whole point. I am a washed fighting game player, so the shipping with washing machines are pretty high, I would say.
Mm-mm-mm.
Um, wrong shipping, Rukia, Ichigo, Renji, Orihime. I think the obvious one that's wrong is the Renji Orihime Dexter, just because like they have no chemistry. There was never a time in which that they ever interacted with each other. Just the two of them. But yeah, I can at least understand the argument between Ichigo and Rukia, or Ichigo and Orihime. I particularly do not care for either because I did hate Bleach by the end of its
I do
life
believe
cycle. I
that.
was so filled with hatred that I did not care about the characters anymore. But yes. Oh yeah,
Like
that's.
I'm with Momo where it's ship and let ship. Except there are ones where I have like a hard stance and I fucking hate it. Like I
Mm,
fuck it. Like one of the ones that really sets me off, and
mm-hmm.
I'll just throw it out there because I think it's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate
yeah.
Kylo Ren and whatever the fuck face her name is. What
Oh,
is her name? Kylo Ren and Ray.
Ray, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I fucking hated that. That was fucking horrible. I was
Mm.
so incensed because someone spoiled nine spoilers, light spoilers for 9 for Star Wars 9 if you care at all.
Mm-hmm.
Someone watched it before me and then I watched it and they were like, "Oh, Ninzi, you're going to hate it at the end. You're going to hate it. It fucking sucks." I'll give you 10 seconds, Kiri. Come back in 1 minute. 9:26.
1 minute of Ninja ranting.
In 1 minute. They told me that they were gonna kiss at the end, and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't want to see that. It's horrible. I can't believe they confirm Kylo Ren and Rey." And then they don't, and it's fine. But I was so scared. I was so scared because there's a scene where they get really close together.
I see. Yeah,
And I fucking hate it. It's such a horrible ship. It's
Mhm.
so bad. The same people who ship that ship pretty much ship every other ship that I will throw off a cliff. Everything else is fine. Do whatever you want, except for that ship. And I also hate Draco and Hermione. That ship can go and die in a fire as well.
I see.
I apologize.
Yeah, it is kind of weird as far as like and you know Chango did mention it, right, where there was like I don't understand as to why they gave like certain significance to certain relationships, because again the Orihime and Ukiora, it's essentially like you know, I guess the same thing with like Draco Malfoy and Hermione. I'm assuming they're like antagonists to each other, right? Antagonistic in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, look, you can be antagonistic. I'm okay with it. I'll put myself out there. I ship Draco Malfoy and Harry Potter. But Draco Malfoy and Hermione need to go die in a fucking fire.
I see.
Anyone else is fine, to be honest. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I guess there's the other thing that I do also like, I don't know how I feel about it, but specifically in the early days where people would definitely ship with like, as long as they were in proximity to each other, I suppose. So for example, and I don't know if you know Naruto a lot, but in the early days, the Akatsuki members, Deidara and Toby, and there was so much like I guess like reverence between the two characters, right? People were in love with the idea of both of them, you know, being in a relationship with each other. And, you know, to me it feels like I don't see it. You know, like they are partners, right, as far as like, you know, working together for the same organization. Yeah. But I feel as though it's the same kind of essence of like if Ron and Harry were working together, and like they have like, you know, some sort of like like, you know, like they work together well and all that kind of stuff, but that's kind of it, right? There's no sense of like
I'm okay with it. To me, those is one of those like ship and let ship, because it's like it's one of those things that's like they work together, they try and save each other's lives. I think if you're saving each other's lives, you can send that in a romantic direction, or you can think they're just really good coworkers.
I see.
Once they start calling each other partner, you're like, partner. In what way?
I mean, you know, and like, you know, it just feels like the same thing of like, you know, hey,
you got it, Momo.
Let's, and also thank you, King Rex, for the follow, appreciate it. But it, you know, again, it also feels like how people ship Sherlock and Watson. You know,
I'm also fine with that. All good.
You know, you know what? I don't want to. This is bringing back some memories of my past that I tried to bury deep down inside. So let's probably not explore it anymore. Let's say, man.
You mean Sansa?
Sansa.
For Django. Also, I will say 100%. Guys, unfollow me if you don't believe in trans rights. Fuck Harry Potter. Fuck J.K. Rowling. We just need to say that out there. Anytime Harry Potter mentioned, we have to say.
Oh my lord. I mean, you know, the one thing that was always like, I never was into Harry Potter, but the one thing I always do remember was like the crazy ass like let's be, like J.K. Rowling doing some crazy ass lore drops with Harry Potter over Twitter, I believe, where I think one of them was like, oh yeah, they do like take shits in their robes and then they like wish it away with magic or
Yes,
something like that.
yes, they don't have working plumbing because they just shit themselves and magic it away. It's so stupid.
That is so crazy, dog. Like if anything, if
The black mold hit her so hard, it's crazy.
like if someone were to have that kind of crash out, I'll be like, you know what, I feel for you and I do wish them, in a better mindset. But if it is at the expense of just some wild ass shit in like the most famous like fiction literature ever, I'm totally down. I am totally down for that, man. Okay. I think we kind of lost the plot there for a second there, but anyway.
We have to do what we clearly have to do shipping tier list
Yep.
next. Clearly.
Oh God, I mean,
monthly extra needy tier list where we just fight.
but here's the thing, right? Is that if we were to do a shipping tier list, like what's the overlap? Because I haven't watched anime in such a I have watched anime somewhat recently, but not like to a huge consumption where I'm not like, for example, right? Just Momochi was mentioning the Prince detective with Millionaire Detective or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I do remember that being like relatively recently, right? I haven't watched anything like around that kind of like recency. Like the most that I've watched was going back to old like anime from like 2016 and below. So I mean, what's like the most recent that you've or I guess have you consumed like a generally good amount of popular animes to where you think we would overlap?
No, I don't think the problem is I don't think I could do it. I barely remember. We'd have to go like full classics. Like we'd have to do like Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Naruto, Hinata.
Yeah. Have you My Hero Academia? Have you watched all of that at all?
I've read enough fan fiction of My Hero Academia to know fanon, but I have no idea what's going on in the canon.
Okay.
I only know fanon. I don't know any canon for My Hero Academia.
Dog. I mean, look, I have at least watched the first 3 seasons. When you have a friend that is like and I tell you, they are pretty unhinged with Bakugo and Deku shipping. There was some like deviant art stuff that they showed me on Discord, and I'm like, dog, please don't talk to me anymore, man. I beg you, do not show me any of this type of stuff anymore, because it's the kind of heinous thing that that you would see in like Shrek, being pregnant with SpongeBob or something like that, So it's I've been tainted by my friend there, so. Ooh. All right. Anyway, though, so we were talking about Airheads.
I should Zuko and Katara. That's a real one for me.
I see. The only My Hero Academia opinion I have is Uraka and Toga should be together. Okay.
I agree. Toxic Yuri for the win. Except not that toxic. I think they should just be together.
My God.
They should be together non-toxically.
What's your
Hershey's with almonds? Honestly, real. Continue.
Do you like those kind of crazy like Harley Quinn type of personality type trope characters?
I think Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy should live forever in mutual bliss, married together.
But I guess like the personality type, like like the Jury, the Toga,
I like it when they are with a partner that is not crazy.
Okay. But by itself, you think it's kind of it's not for you.
Like I don't want to date anyone that crazy.
Stop
King Rex,
attacking.
look, I ship you and Jury together. You can just keep her in check.
You can self-insert if you want, King Rex. I mean, I'm sure we all done that at some point in our past. So. Oh.
I've only ever seen Toga in fanon, so I don't know I only vaguely know what is up with Toga in the story. Because Toga's thing is that like they pretty much told her she was evil because she is like her quirk revolves around blood, right?
Yeah. That and like copying the people and all this. She kind of has like this
But they considered her evil because she has to like take blood, right?
She is a part of the evil. It kind of gets weird. Like she kind of feels that like, you know, maybe anti-hero, you don't really know, but you know,
Oh, is she anti-hero? I thought she
I
was just
mean, she is a part of the evil team, and again, like this is me only working with like 3 seasons,
3 seasons of information.
3 seasons of information, unfortunately.
3 seasons of information plus fanon information means we
Mm-hmm.
got there.
But yeah.
We don't really know what's happening.
Oh, hello there, Shinazan. You know, hey man,
No,
peanut M&Ms,
100%.
like, you know, sometimes it just do be like that, you know. Um, sometimes we just gotta agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes we just hate peanuts. No, I'm with you. Sometimes we just hate whole peanuts.
Mm-hmm. But yes. All right. Airheads. I believe it is either straight to Goodwill or fuel for the fireplace because both of us do not care too much for either. If I'm assuming correctly.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. We can put it straight to Goodwill.
Straight to Goodwill.
Yeah.
Not bad enough for the fire. Better than taffy.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Pop Rocks. I hate Pop Rocks. I hate Pop Rocks. I hate them.
I'm assuming it's because of the effect.
I hate the fuzzy feeling.
Yeah,
yes, the effects suck so hard. To me, they're like F tier.
I see.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I like texturally, I can't do it. I'm so sorry. Whatever is in me just cannot handle the fizz and the popping sound. I can hear it inside my skull in a way that's not good. It's not fun. It's bad. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it. So for me, I am of I don't really care, and you know, that is the entire point of the Pop Rocks. I don't think anyone has ever said to themselves, "I like Pop Rocks for the flavor." I think, you know, the main aspect of it is the effects that it does in your mouth, right? I don't see. I guess I don't hate it, but I don't see any value in it.
Kuro loves the Pop Rocks for the flavor.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he also loves Kim, so you know, he's just kind of wild with it. You know, he likes that wild stuff, that wild feeling. So understandable, but you know, me and Ninzi, you know, she likes command grab. I like spamming level 2. So you know,
Great Desert Storm.
Yeah, Great Desert Storm. You know,
I'm happy to take the pass on this. I feel like my opinion doesn't count. It's like literally I can't handle the texture. So wherever you want to put it.
I mean, you know, if you can't handle it, I'm also just I don't really care too much for it. So I'm fine with just putting this in like go straight into the fire.
Hey, fine with me. I'm happy to put it there. That's where I put it.
Okay. Yeah, Dexter, it's I just don't like peanuts in general. Whenever peanuts are involved, the flavor kind of comes in too much to my liking to where like it kind of overtakes the entire thing, unfortunately. So I gotta say I take L's when it comes to peanuts, dog. So but peanut butter is a different thing. All right. But
I should put peanut butter M&Ms on here. Not that I've ever had them.
Peanut butter there's peanut butter M&Ms?
There's peanut butter M&Ms.
Peanut butter M&Ms. Oh wow, and it's the green M&M on here. Okay. Interesting. Well, maybe I might have to try them one day. But unfortunately, today's not that day. So anyway, Kit Kats.
I'm truly whatever on Kit Kats. I think Kit Kats are better than Hershey's.
Do you like wafers in particular? Or
I'm very neutral on wafers.
Neutral on wafers? Okay.
I'm neutral on wafers.
For me, I think it depends on the filling. On the wafers.
Do you like the different flavors of Kit Kats? Because you're from Japan, so you've had like all the specialty
you know, there's like strawberry, green tea, all that kind of stuff. You know, and I think for the most part, some of the flavors do justify themselves, but you know, I think that as far as just the regular Kit Kats, the feeling of chocolate is just not really, you know, again, like Hershey's, it's just not enough. It's too boring for my taste, right? When you got, you know, like strawberry or green tea, or, you know, again, like Oreo flavored Kit Kats, you know, getting back to the original, it's similar to like, it's not like, you know, you getting like different kinds of hamburgers, you know, it's like you're going back to, I don't know, like tacos with no topping. if that makes sense, right? It's just like taco in its base form. It's like, like why would you go back, right? And Kit Kat is that for me, where I just don't see any value in it by itself. So
The thing is I think I mean I agree, but I think Kit Kat's the wafer adds more than just like a Hershey Kiss.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
Is my opinion.
I like the
Like
the
I'll give
wafer.
it to a younger sibling.
The wafers do help. The wafer is like definitely what is like making it a lot higher, but the chocolate certainly, you know, is kind of whatever, you know. Oh, border. I mean, you know, and you know, maybe this is, you know, I was thinking to myself like I I don't know if you ever thought of this as far as like how far you'd take this whole like streaming and content creator stuff, but I was thinking in the back of my mind like, okay, if I do this for a certain amount of years, what would be the thing that would cancel me? And I'm wondering if this might be the thing.
It's the candy tier list. This can't cancel you.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you certainly felt the type of way when I was talking shit about Pixie Sticks. So I mean, you know,
I feel a certain way about the fact that you eat gummies by the handful, but it's not enough to write a Google Doc and say no one watched this guy ever again.
Imagine me just like going, oh yeah, you know, like this is how I eat gummies and stuff like that.
Video where he's like he doubled down about the fact that he eats gummies by the handful.
Let's
criminal.
I want the thumbnails of like you know those drama videos of Hassan's career is over. You know, like the dark backgrounds of like, yeah, he got banned or whatever, right? And it's just my face and like he eats gummies like this. Like that's what's gonna happen to me. This man eats gummies and he needs to be canceled, you know.
Just a handful of gummies next to your face, mouth open.
Dude, oh my god. That would be, you know, and you know what? If that's how I get canceled, then I guess that's probably like better than what would actually be like something that I would get canceled for. if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, like if someone canceled you over something like, oh, you have like bad takes on candy, or you know, you eat candy wrong, then I think that's probably preferable than like what would actually be the thing that would kill your internet career, you know? So
no, 100%.
Oh yeah. But oh yeah, I mean, oh no, Yoshi
showed up and be like, you guys are so wrong.
Oh my god! See what? This is. See, I'm telling you, man. Like we're rage baiting over here. Like that's nothing.
I mean, the problem is clearly we both agree that gummies are better than chocolate. The fact that chocolate is in the middle is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Is rage bait? Okay. I think personally the problem is that M&M should be in peanut M&M should be in candied at all. No problem, baby. I am getting rage baited and it's working. Are Swedish Fish better than the other gummies? Tell me to my face that you would prefer to eat Swedish Fish than fucking gummy Krabby Patties. You tell me that, and I'll move it around.
Because I'm in the same boat. All right, like I think Swedish Fish, they don't justify anything higher compared to the other candies on the tier list. So, I mean, you know, like, I just don't see it. I don't see the vision, man. I don't see the vision.
Look, I can eat all these candies, no problem. Like, to be honest, I want to eat one of every candy. It's just, will I eat more than that? And the answer is no. Haribo are raw plastic? Get out. We're over.
See?
Also, Yoshi, nerd rope, isn't it? You take it, you die. So come on.
See, see what I tell you. See, there might be people more inflammatory than whatever I have to say, Nancy. All right, so take it from somebody who's at least a little bit more like measured in their response. All right, and appreciate that, despite your disagreement with how I might eat gummies. Okay, so I'm just saying.
Okay, here. Actually, Border has made a great point. I would rather eat Airheads than Blow Pops. Let's switch Tootsie Pops and Airheads around.
Switch Tootsie Pops and Airheads. Okay.
Tootsie Pops and Airheads can switch.
Where did I put Airheads?
They're at the bottom of Straight to Good.
Okay. So we can put it here and then put Tootsie Pops here. Okay.
There.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Look, we made one change for you. And now, they fucking.
What's Border? I'm curious. Like, what? Like, and you know, like maybe I just don't understand it, but and I clearly don't. But I don't get Swedish Fish. I just don't get it. I don't see the value in it. It's just one note. The gummy itself isn't really that great, you know, compared to the gummies up
Let's
there.
put Pops above Swedish Fish. I agree. I agree with your take. Correct. Pops
Oh
I have
no.
Swedish Fish.
The man wished like on a monkey's paw is like you can't put like Tootsie Pops above that, and it's like okay, yeah, sure, and then we immediately put it above the Swedish Fish. The one finger on the monkey's paw curls.
Girls, yeah.
All right.
Snickers have to be the can eat it all. That's one of my favorite chocolate candy bars.
Unfortunately, it does have peanuts in
Oh, because of your peanuts.
All right, here's the thing, right?
I've always been above Almond Joys.
So here's the thing, right? And
It's just this or nothing.
regardless of the of like the other issues that I see, right? And again, this is the sad part too, is that I don't like peanuts, but I understand the purpose of them, and I can see the vision with the peanuts. So I am willing to relent. You know, if you do want to put it in the can, eat it, no problem. Because I too, if I can channel like as much willpower as I can, I could probably finish a Snickers bar, which is probably more than what I could do with like a Laffy Taffy or a Tootsie Roll, which is I would physically reject them from my body.
Physically reject.
Yeah, like that is those things are poison to me. So I mean,
for Snickers would technically for you be below Hershey's. Would you rather eat Hershey's or a Snickers bar?
I think I would say the experience would be a lot more boring for Hershey's, and so therefore the Snickers would probably be above the Hershey's. You know, even though the experience, it may be a roller coaster of emotions, it's at least a roller coaster rather than just, you know, moving down a queue of a line to somewhere.
Gotcha.
You know, so.
Okay, the thing is I need to advocate for Snickers. Let's put it below Kit Kats, okay? Like above, we'll give to younger sibling. There we go. You know, better than Hershey's at least.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me. I'm completely fine with that. So
it's the same. It's technically the same as being ahead of Hershey's, but it gets one tier up.
Boy,
he just doesn't like it. It's not allergic.
Border is
unless maybe it's an allergy, and your allergy is that you spit it out.
No, it's not. I don't have any allergies that I know of. It's just that you know, there's just certain ingredients or certain types of food where like it just kind of doesn't mix well with me when it comes to flavors. And the peanut just, I guess I'm just not so in love with the peanut that it gets in the way of like whatever it's with, you know. So chocolate, or you know, some kind of other foods of some kind, the peanut would get too much in the way for me to really enjoy the entire product. That's the main issue here. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is with it when it comes to that, you know. Maybe one day I can fully overcome my peanut I don't know, not hatred, but I suppose like distaste, but for now this is where I'm at with my peanut journey.
Border, Yucky didn't even know that peanut butter M&Ms existed, so sadly that can't be on the list. But
yeah. But I mean, you know, if I have you tried peanut butter M&Ms?
I haven't.
Okay, I have not either. I've only seen that, the regular, the minis, and I think there's one with pretzels inside, right? That's the only ones I've seen. I have not seen any other kinds of variants of M&Ms besides those. So, unfortunately, the peanut butter M&Ms are gone.
That's take him away.
Ain't no way that I'm gonna be sent to jail over my candy opinions. But you know what?
You thought we were just gonna make a YouTube video that says you and your gummy opinions, but no, actually you're going straight to jail.
Oh yeah, no, I'm straight going. I'm gonna be serving 20 years to life because of my peanut opinions, man.
Alcatraz.
You know, they are reopening it up, so I mean, you know, I definitely could just like head back over to Alcatraz, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man, and then they would serve me like only peanut-based foods, and I would literally be in like my hellish prison.
Hellish prison. Wait, can we put Fun Dip on here? Fun Dip has gotta be a candy eat it all, no problem, right? We agree that it's better than the Pixie Sticks.
It is better than the Pixie Sticks,
I'll do can eat, but we'll trade for better, like top of it above Twix.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think I could deal with that. Because I mean, I can relent to the fact that the stick itself is probably not anything. It does taste like kind of like Swedish, like sweet chalk, if that makes sense.
Yes.
It doesn't really
It
have
100%
anything.
tastes like sweet chalk.
It doesn't have
Which is
anything.
why when someone said that the best part of Fun Dip is the stick, I was like, you are joking.
But
I can't remember. I think it was Kuro. I don't remember.
maybe. But like I do think that adding the stick does at least elevate it a little bit more than just eating the powder straight up. Like, I think that's what I just can't get over, which is just it feels like you're eating raw flour if you're eating like a pixie stick. It doesn't feel right.
Eat a pixie stick the same way you eat Fun Dip. Just use your fucking finger. It's literally the same thing.
I mean, it has like a candy receptacle that you can, kind of get the dip in and then like the sucking and all that kind of stuff.
If I just ripped open a pack of Fun Dip, poured more pixie stick powder in it, you'd be like, good.
You know what? Yeah, I'd probably be like, you know what? Better.
It's because he doesn't like peanuts. Shango.
Better.
Shango, we had to concede to the peanuts. I'd put it in the can eat it all no problem. That's where Snickers actually goes, but I'm conceding to the yucky.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes we have to compromise, and even though we may not like it, that's just how the world works sometimes. And then
you don't like the strawberry grandma candy, Yoshi?
Oh. We can definitely. Man, what if there was like an option where you could you know how you can give VIP badges to people that you just have like distinct like categories for certain chatters now based on their candy opinions.
Candy tier list the viewers.
Oh yeah, and then depending on what badge they have, you view them and respond to them more than the others.
You're so real. Let me write this down.
I mean, why did I do this, Cheng? I mean, it's hey man. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be this heated, but it turns out it's been the most heated thing that me and Ninja has ever done.
We really thought this would go for like 30 minutes, and it's been 3 hours.
Okay.
Wait, 3 hours and we're not even done.
All right. Oh my god, Averagement is disappointed in Ninja. Oh my lord.
We do negotiate with terrorists because the terrorists allowed pixie sticks on the top. It's not in my YouTube takedown.
Oh wow! Already editing my face instead of Hassan's. Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm ready. I mean, I did. Technically, I did have my 5 seconds of fame because IDOM did react to my video. Thanks to Ninja for reminding me.
I was laying in bed looking at Twitch for a nap, and I see the Yuckster, and I'm like, whoa, it's Yuckster's full face. Crazy. What is that? And it's your YouTube video, and it's IDOM's channel. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I know. I was like, oh my god, this man's gonna start picking apart all my arguments about Street Fighter 6 and Street Fighter 4. But thankfully,
he had a point. He thought you were really cooking with the perfect parry for Momochi versus EWC.
Riddles, for EWC.
Yeah,
I mean, man, I got lucky, but the next video, maybe I might cook up something so terrible that everyone in the Street Fighter community is gonna start like making fun of me.
Post this 3 hours candy tier list. I can assure you'll get
God. And then Sajam just like reaction would be like, look at this dude, like he doesn't know how to like option select, perfect parry. This man obviously also doesn't know what good candy is. It's like, yep, that's me.
You've truly lost all respect when you said you eat the gummies by the handful.
Okay.
Crunch. I love Crunch bars.
Yeah, I'm willing to put it up here because I do like it a lot. Out of all the
I don't know if it's a you take it you die.
Really?
For me, it's not even close to the Hershey's.
Really. Okay. Because
do you think it's for you? It's a you take it you die.
Yes, just because of the fact that because there's very rare amounts of like chocolate based items that I truly am like absolutely like in love with, and the Hershey's cookies and cream and the Crunch bars are at least the ones that I can like distinctly like know like, oh yes, like no matter what, these two things are always gonna be like consumed by me, even though
Mm-hmm.
I may not necessarily be like the biggest chocolate fan.
Mm-hmm.
But like again, the crunch bar itself, I can understand the what to put it. It might be the same argument with the Kit Kat, right? Because the only difference between the two, realistically, is that one's rice puff, like Rice Krispie
Yeah.
puffs, and the other one's just wafers. So it's really
Yeah, but
just like
crunch
a
is better.
minutia of like yeah, like what do you prefer, wafers or Rice Krispies? And I'm like, oh,
Oh, crunch is just better.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
down to
yeah.
keep it and you take it, you die. Like I'm happy with it there, to be honest.
So do you think it's
It's not
better
on a
than the strawberry candy and or the
no, because
butterscotch? I guess where you know.
I just like that strawberry candy is the first one. So I'm happy to put it there or to put it in you take it, you die.
We can put it below because like I will say is that Hershey's cookies and cream is much more of like above, like even though these
Yeah.
two are distinctly like I will eat it a lot,
Yeah.
and they're good. The Hershey's cookies and cream is just distinctly more above class than the Crunch
Yes.
Bar. So, hmm
Like literally the Hershey. If I like, I'll give you the Crunch Bar if you say you
hmm
really want it. You say you want the Hershey's cookies and cream. I am not giving it to you.
yeah. Like
You could
same
ask
way.
politely. You could say I'm on death. If you said you were in death's door, I'll give it to you. But if you're not dying, it's mine.
hmm Doesn't like chocolate. Okay, so in that order, gummies. Okay, the gummies thing. It's not that I don't like them. It's that how I eat them is the issue. Apparently, average man. All right, I do like gummies, but I'm not eating them one at a time. All right, unless if
He
it.
eats them by the handful and not flavor sorted. What the fuck? How could you go in, stick your hand in a path of Haribo gummy bears, and just eat 5 gummy bears all at
We
once?
are not
What are
going to
you
revisit.
crazy?
We're not going to revisit this topic. All right,
War
we're
criminal.
beating a dead horse. We're beating a dead horse. All right.
Yeah,
The
you're
peanuts
dead. I
thing.
won.
The peanuts thing. I just don't like peanuts. All right. I will give you that. When I say I don't like chocolate, I guess what I meant to say is I don't like chocolate more compared to like gummy candy or like hard fruit flavored candies. I guess is what I meant to say. I do still like chocolate, but more than often than not, the average chocolate is probably less than like the average fruit flavored candy, hard or gummy otherwise is what I meant to say. So okay. Reese's peanut butter cups, and we'll put Reese's Pieces also next to each other. So the reason why I emphasize peanut butter is that so I would be putting it somewhere around here or at the bottom of You Take It You Die, because again, similar to the Crunch or the Hershey's, Reese's peanut butter cups are in that same vein of like this is like the few chocolates that I will absolutely consume religiously. So I'm not sure about you as far as what you think of Reese's
I'm
peanut
happy
butter
for you
cups.
take it, you die, or above Crunch.
Above Crunch.
Those both
Okay.
both sound good to me.
Okay. Let me see here. I think I probably prefer it more than the strawberry candy for me, so I think I'll put it bottom of You Take It You Die. I think we can go
Okay.
with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've never had Reese's Pieces in my life.
See, thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ. All right. See that he does it too. See, he does it too. He takes them by the handful a bit.
Yeah, I know, and I said
eats
bad.
them.
Bad.
No. Don't let Ninja discourage you. All right. This is a free, open space, a safe space where your opinions are valid, unless they're wrong, which they are not. DJ. All right. I want to emphasize that they are not wrong. So feel free to express yourself. Until I deem it otherwise, I guess.
Until I deem your opinion bad, you're good to go.
Oh man. But anyway,
Thank you, Django. That's the good way. That's the good way to put it. You're the
Jamie Oliver? Ain't no way.
That's
Uncle
you.
Roger
That's you.
is gonna be like, oh my
I
god,
am
this
the
man's
Uncle
putting
Roger.
chili paste in his fried rice. Like that ain't me. That ain't
That
me.
you.
Nah.
That you.
No. Don't
That
be
you.
putting me in the same.
I'm Uncle Roger. I'm Unc, and you for you.
Okay, okay. Reese's Pieces.
I've
Um,
never had this in my life.
so so again, it's kind of like M and M's, right? But just I guess this would be probably the closest equivalent to the peanut butter M and
Peanut
M's.
butter
I
M&Ms.
want to say that the Reese's Pieces, they're the shell is a little bit harder compared to the average M&M shell, I guess. So
I
you might.
defer to the Yuckster. I defer to Jamie Oliver.
Hmm. I see. So I mean, and I guess personally, I prefer the Reese's peanut butter cups over the Reese's Pieces.
Hmm.
I'm fine with putting them above the, I guess above the Fun Dip because I do
Sure.
again like the peanut butter and the chocolate, mixed together. Like that's if there's anything right. Even though I may hate peanuts in general, peanut butter is
Hmm.
it again right. Like sodium and chlorine by themselves are deadly, but put them together, right? They are harmless, and that's what peanut
Harmless.
butter and or peanut and butter are together, right? So.
Okay,
What
sure.
do you mean? Sure.
Sure.
I'm, I'm,
I don't know,
I'm,
man.
what do
The
you
way you're
mean?
describing it is
I'm just saying. All right, look, like we can disagree on like peanuts in general, but this is who I am. All right, this is my
Well,
identity, and I will not be
you're
shamed
so
for
real
it.
for that, Yucky. You're so
Yeah,
real.
yeah. See that? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I
All
hate
right.
milk duds. I'm looking already ahead. Fuck milk duds. That's a. I don't
Mhm.
think I've ever had a single milk dud because I think I tried it once and said this is trash. Milk duds fill the bottom of my
Yeah.
Halloween candy bag.
Yeah, that's same thing for me. Like I'm not really, it's
Pop Rocks
down
with
there
their
with Tootsie
terrible
Rolls.
texture.
Hmm?
Pop Rocks with their terrible texture, I would still eat over Milk Duds. Milk Duds below Pop Rocks.
Yeah, yeah. I also just don't really like Milk Duds in general. So I'm fine with putting them down there. We can maybe just skip fruit roll ups or fruit by the foot. These were like the 55th and 56th item
Okay.
that I was
But fruit roll-ups are better than fruit by the foot, and fruit roll-ups would be candy eat it all no problem, and fruit by the foot would be candy but we'll trade for better.
yeah, I can agree with that. I also generally think uh fruit by the foot is just the lesser version of fruit roll up, so easy
It has a
easy.
much worse texture. Much worse texture, much worse
Yeah, the
flavor.
texture it feels very mangy, I guess, if that's a good
Mangy.
if that makes sense. Like like fruit roll-ups feels like a dog that's well kept. And when you pet it, it feels good. But fruit by the foot, it's like, oh my god, this thing's been in the shelter. It hasn't been like given proper shots. It just and it, you need to like touch it with a glove or something. Like that's my feelings on fruit by the foot.
What
So.
the fuck?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Milky Way. Have you eaten Milky Way before?
I have. I'm very
Okay.
about it. Because
Uh,
it's like Three Musketeers, but with just caramel on
yes,
top,
yes.
right?
That's basically the only difference. And I'm
I like Three
also.
Musketeers more than the caramel.
I see. Then are you fine with put? I guess are they how like bad do
I'm
you
good
think
with it
they
being
are?
below York, to be
Below
honest.
York? Okay.
Where you had it originally, like
Yeah.
that seems like a good place to me.
Okay.
Unless you actually do like it more.
No, I mean, I think it's also pretty inoffensive overall. I guess it's just like the caramel and the nougat, it's not enough
Yeah.
to really like uplift the chocolate any more than where it is currently. So I suppose the difference for me is like there's more nougat because there is no caramel in Three Musketeers. So, but yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Dum Dums. The classic, the thing that you get after, not causing, attacks or not attacking the dentist when you're a child, and you're
I
trying to
feel like it's the top of candy, but we'll trade for better.
can't eat but trade. Yeah, I think it's pretty. So I
Like I
think
could eat them all no problem, but to be honest, it's like I don't really want to eat 100 Dum Dums.
yeah,
But like I would.
um, like I think it's one of those candies where, uh, they're like Lay's potato chips.
Yes.
The base version of it, right? Just the salt, and nothing else. It's
Yes.
fine, right? You can eat it,
Yes.
but there are things that are better. However, you can't eat it all. Um,
Yes.
and so therefore that's the same thing with Dum Dums for me. I can eat it all. Is it something that I would prefer? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something better? Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But it's at least consistent enough where it's at least like you can consume it compared to the rest of the other candies on the board here.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, I'm fine with putting it at like the top of candy, but we'll trade for it, you know?
Yes, to say that they are like original Lay's potato chip is actually like the most correct opinion you've had all night.
The most correct? Are
The
you
most
kidding me?
correct.
The
That's the
most
best
correct.
one. That is the best take
That
I've
can't
heard
be
all night.
that can't be the takeaway out of all of this is that my Lay's potato chips
Are
you know,
dum-dums.
like comparison is like the most correct thing that I've said all
It's so
night.
correct.
That
It's
it
so
that
good,
cannot
it's
be
so
true.
correct.
That cannot be true. There are more things that I have said correctly and
Nope.
with more rationality. Okay? I want to emphasize the rational part. All right?
No.
So,
No. No.
Okay.
They're just lollipops.
Yeah, they're just like very small version of lollipops. Very basic. Nothing too
Raspberry's
crazy.
the
So
goat.
no, yeah, I mean, you know, those definitely like the as long as they're not like the typical, you know, like cherry, grape, you know, the typical flavors that you would always see. If it's something like different, like lemon or raspberry, then yeah, all the way. Okay. But
Butterfingers.
next one, Butterfingers. Okay. I think that this is a better version of Kit Kats when it comes to wafers. By
But
how
it's not
much?
really a wafer, it's just butter. It's just layers of butter wafers. I agree. I agree they're above Kit Kats.
But you know, I'm not sure how far up. I will say is that
I'll trust your judgment on this.
I will eat Butterfingers more than I would eat fruit by the foot.
By the foot.
That is definitely a fact. So it
Okay,
is going
seems good to
somewhere here.
me.
Okay, over here. All right.
I love Skittles and I love sour Skittles, but sour Skittles are the goat.
Sour Skittles, yes.
I don't know if sour Skittles are you take it you die, but probably for me they're above Reese's.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
they'd be
I
there.
can definitely I definitely prefer the sour Skittles for sure over regular Skittles. Now, where would you put regular Skittles? Because it's not like as boring as like the Hershey's, but it is in that same vein where because there is something different and better, it
Yeah.
kind of knocks it down even though the quality is fine, just due to the fact that there's something better, it does knock it more than it should, I suppose, if that makes sense. So I'm not sure where you
Yeah.
would want to put um Skittles at.
Yeah, somewhere hovering near the bottom of candy, but we'll trade for better, and top of we'll give it to younger sibling. Like somewhere in there. Like in the
I think over here, I think
Okay.
I'm fine with, you know, definitely I can eat it more than Snickers,
There's
but yeah.
guys, this is a tier list I can get behind. Look at this normal distribution.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I mean, it's not really like a bell curve. It is just like a
It's not a
straight
bell
line.
curve.
It's just a
But
straight line.
at least it's not everything is an S tier. This I can get behind.
Okay. Sweet tarts. And I guess we can
I love
put
Sweet Tarts.
Smarties in that same vein.
Gotcha.
So, what's your strategy when you eat the sweet tart? Because I eat it.
I eat them one by one.
Okay, look, I'm not eating it multiple times because, all right, look, I at least have different forms of how I consume candy. This one, what I do is I take one and then I suck it.
Okay.
You know, similar to like I guess Jolly Ranchers, right?
Yeah, it's like a Jolly Rancher, but at the end it's a lot easier to
Yeah.
start
It's,
chopping.
you know, chewier, you know, much more less strenuous on your teeth. Um, but overall, I think I can't really put it anywhere above fruit roll-ups, but at least not
Really?
anywhere. Yeah, it's just it never struck out to me as cuz
Yeah, nerd rope.
the the uh the texture of it it isn't as interesting, and the flavor of it's still fine, but it doesn't
I love
seem
it
to
much more than Dum Dums.
You really love it much
put it
more?
below fruit roll-ups.
Okay,
Put it
okay.
on candied at all, no problem.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
fine with that. I think that's fine. I can agree with that.
yeah.
On his left, yeah, it's Nerd's Rope, you know, and Ninzi, if she wants to make fun of me about how I eat multiple gummies, you know,
Come
at
at me. I'm
once,
not ashamed. I'm not ashamed.
she
It's
eats,
the correct thing.
she gets the she gets the Nerd's Rope, she picks apart the nerds off the rope, and then she eats them separately.
Yeah. It's a commitment, and also you have to really struggle because sometimes the Nerd's Rope will fall apart if you don't pick it up.
She is. It's as if like the machine, the factory making it was doing all that work, and then at the end of the line, there's Ninzi just undoing all that work. Like it's crazy.
Is that crazy? It's totally normal. That's because the rope is so good in Nerd's Rope.
But then what's the point of the nerds then? Like, wouldn't you just want the rope?
I would just eat the rope, to be honest. But the nerds add like extra flavor. Like actually, what happens you do is you take like one bite of it all together, so you get it, and then you start picking the nerds off.
Wait. So you take a bite of it all together. All right.
Yeah.
But then you start taking the nerds off from the point that you chewed from?
Yeah.
And then what? Do you just
then you eat all the nerds and then you eat the rope.
Oh god, you can't tell me that I'm more crazy for eating gummies by the handful and not this. I don't know what to tell you, man.
This is correct to me.
Oh my lord, no.
So why is nerds low tier? Just because just eating a box of nerds is like hard.
It's also just like one note in a way, right? Because at least the things that are above it, right? How would I put it? The individual qualities of them at least are better. So as an example, right? The reason why nerds is lower than, let's say, something might also be like one note like a York peppermint patty is that the combination of the mint and the candy is at least, you know, on itself like better, and so therefore like I can deal with the taste and enjoy it a lot more than the one noteness of like nerds, you know, if that makes sense. So that's why it seems like it's down there a lot, but yeah. Yeah, man, Boster Story, you are right. It is a lot of work for candy, you know. Can't disagree with that.
It's because I'm not procrastinating. I'm putting my focus to the task at hand. You know, that is better.
That is a very correct term. Procrastinating. You're candy eating somehow.
It's because Pixie Sticks come in multiple flavors that nerds do not. Pixie Sticks are easier to eat, and I had to fight hard to put Pixie Sticks up there.
Ursa, I would also agree with you on that, but unfortunately, there were some aspects of this tier list where I did have to compromise. Unfortunately, so yeah, I can only take so much blame, all right? I'm gonna pull that card, all right? I can take so much blame, you know, so all right. Smarties.
You think Twix is that low? Twix is a high up. Twix is pretty high up there.
If it was like the cookies and cream Twix or the Oreo Twix, then maybe we're talking
Oreo
some facts.
Twix?
There's like a cookies and cream or like Oreo version of Twix. I mean,
wait, what the fuck?
Wait, yeah,
really?
yeah.
Wait, I want that. Where the fuck is that?
Let's see, Oreo.
Also, Chango, I'm about to run an ad, so you may want to run over to Yucky.
Yeah.
My ad breaks over. Pre-rolls are starting, so it's time to. I would steal Twix from Friends Candy. Like it's.
Yeah, there it is. Cookies and
holy
cream.
Ice cream bar. Oh, what?
Yeah, they have ice cream bar, and then they got the regular, just you know.
Guys,
Twix
we have to go to the store.
Version.
We have to get to the store right now.
Mm-hmm.
The grocery store calls. The grocery store calls so hard.
But yeah. Smarties. So very classic, but you know, in the same vein of like
it's in my straight to Goodwill category. It's somewhere around there.
It's pretty inoffensive.
It's so inoffensive. It's like nothing.
Yeah. I think I can put it like somewhere down here because I think I can feel something. I can feel something when I eat any of these. I don't think I can feel anything if I
feel nothing.
When I eat Smarties, I feel nothing. Oh man. When I'm in the mood to bite chalk. Yeah, I mean that's the same thing too. Like it is, you are effectively eating flavored chalk. Is what Smarties are. So, but
The
yes,
Snickers ice cream bars are so base average, man. So base. I
yes.
can't remember what's in a Toblerone also. I would like to abstain on Toblerone
Yeah.
other than know they're like pretty mid tier.
Toblerone. I mean, I do remember the Jaden Smith meme of you can't have this Toblerone. But
Who is Jaden
honey,
Smith?
the Will Smith's son.
Will Smith's son.
Do you remember Neo Yokio by any
No,
chance?
no.
Let's
I just forgot for a second.
okay. Let's see Toblerone. This was like one of the big memes back in the day. This is Jaden Smith's
What?
anime. This is his OC, and
Wait, I love it though.
he's carrying a giant Toblerone.
I love this.
I mean, hey,
Wait,
maybe you
I
should watch Neo
I should
Yokio.
watch. I need to buy a Crunchyroll subscription. I realized I don't have
Mm.
access to Cardcaptor Sakura, and by thusly I don't
Ah.
have access to Millionaire Detective.
I see, I see. You know what? I can just give you my Crunchyroll account. If you need to, so.
No. It's all good. It's all good.
And then I would have all this like crazy ass anime that you're watching that I'm gonna have in my like Crunchyroll search bar, and I'm gonna have to deal with. Oh,
Yeah.
anyway though.
It's just Cardcaptor Sakura. It'll just be magical girl animes.
Well, you know what? That's probably gonna be the most questionable thing that my mom's gonna see if she ever runs into my Crunchyroll app. Anyway, Toblerone. I guess since you haven't really eaten it at all,
I know it's pretty. My recollection of it is what Average Man is saying is like you like because it comes in triangles. I like
Yeah.
one or two good triangles of Toblerone, and then it's like too much. It's too much chocolate.
yeah. Okay.
I would say it has to be above Hershey's. The Toblerone chocolate is better than
Yeah.
the Hershey's chocolate.
I guess because there is no feelings of it that I have in particular, besides like, yes, I would say I can't eat all of it, for sure. I can only eat certain sections of it before I tap out. So, putting it below, I think I can finish all. Yeah, I think I can finish a Twizzlers. So yes, I think I can finish all of these. Toblerone, I think I would be the breaking
Can we
point
move
where I
Twizzlers
can't.
down? Actually, I do not like Twizzlers that much.
Let's see. Where should
Like
we
I would
put
prefer Snickers over Twizzlers, to be
it?
honest.
Like down here then?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. We already put Mars bars. What is a Mars bar anyway?
I went to go look up Mars bars and I see it. I think it's like, but I don't know.
Oh, that looks like nougat, caramel, and chocolate.
I think it's a Milky Way. I think this is exact. I think Mars is a Milky Way.
I see peanuts.
Is it a Snickers?
It might be. It might just be Snickers. Which I guess the equivalent would be this, right? It's either this or this. Either way, it would be in this tier. I suppose is the best equivalency. It would be in the we'll give it to the younger siblings tier. Yep, aggressively okay. Milky Way. We have the one. I don't think there's any multiple flavors of Milky Way I've ever seen before. Unless if you've seen something, Ninzy. Have you seen any different like flavors of Milky Way before?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. I think we just have the one Chango. So, doesn't that have peanuts? Okay. Well, you know, I guess it would just be around where the Milky Way is then. For that. So, all right. Babe Ruth. I do not care for it.
Yes, I do not care.
Straight to good.
Honestly, I would say I'd say for fire. Just fire that shit.
Yeah, we can put it here.
It could be a top of fire.
Yeah, you know
I'm
what?
okay.
You know, it might be better.
Actually, no.
kindling.
Laffy Taffy clearly wants to be at the top.
I mean, yeah. Well,
I think
you know.
Laffy Taffy deserves to be good top of good fuel for the fireplace.
Oh, I guess we can take away this delete the row here. All right. Jelly beans.
I love jelly beans.
So I guess are we talking like classic flavors or is there like any particular like version
I love
of jelly
the red
bean?
ones.
Oh, damn, you do love your red 40.
I love red 40.
This
Red 40
woman
is so
breathes
good.
red 40
Bro,
for
red
lunch.
40, live that shit. Live that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think jelly beans are fine. I think they're slightly better than Mike and Ike's, but I can't necessarily say if I prefer them more than, you know, like some of the other equivalents up here.
I'm happy for it to be above
I
Mike and
think
Ike's.
I can eat it more than fruit by the foot. That's for sure. Fruit by the foot might not be the best like barrier or like boundary here,
Do
but
you want fruit by the foot to be below Mike and Ike's?
to be quite honest, I maybe this is my uh I guess like post tier list clarity here, but I feel like fruit by the foot is a little too high now.
Sure, we'll fruit by the foot down.
Where do you think it should go? Cause
I mean, I don't particularly care.
yeah, I guess we can put it
Like
here.
it could be next to Twizzlers for all I care.
Yeah.
But I would prefer to eat fruit by the foot than Twizzlers.
Yeah. Dots. This one, I'll have you start. Like, what are your feelings?
I hate
towards it?
dots.
You hate
Straight
dots?
to Goodwill or good fuel for the fireplace.
I see. Yeah. Is it because of how hard it is as far as like a gummy's supposed to be?
They just don't taste good. They're just not good.
Yeah.
They're just plastic.
They taste very medicinal. That's
This-
like the
this
one
is
note.
nothing.
Yeah. No.
Django, I sadly can't have artificial orange because artificial orange is what my cough medicine tasted like. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't eat it. It tastes too much like medicine to me.
Hello there, salty oak octo, too sticky.
Yeah, salty octo.
Too
Dots
sticky.
suck.
Yep. Yeah. It's like it has the worst aspects of Jolly Rancher, which is it sticks to your teeth, but it also is just not as good. Way worse than Jolly Rancher, so we can put it around here.
I was
Finally,
in Uber with someone who was talking about Red 40, and they were like, "It's literally doesn't do anything." And I was like, "Perfect. I don't know why we're banning Red 40. I hope they just find another way to color stuff red." To be honest,
I mean, you could probably find Ooh, what if you save the Red 40? Like
I don't even think that Red 40 has a flavor. It's just a
doesn't?
coloring. It's like food coloring doesn't taste.
Do
like
you
anything.
think if you if you hoard all the Red 40 products, you could probably find some sort of way to like ground it into like a powder and like
and make Red 40?
and like have it as like some sort of like a spice like paprika where you can just like put it on your candy and you're like, yep, I got the taste of Red 40.
It's made from bugs. Bugs are good for you. Protein's good for you.
It's made from bugs. Well, here's
I'll
the thing.
eat bugs. I don't care.
Here's the thing, right? When someone said, "Hey, did you know figs have wasp in them?" I'm like, "Well,
Figs are good.
All right. I guess I'm eating wasp now. Then I don't know what you want me to do with that information.
The only thing I dislike is tomato.
Tomatoes. Man, you really. So is it because it's too watery to your
Yeah,
taste?
it's too watery. It's like slimy. The taste is not good. I don't like them.
So what
The
about
bugs are ground into the powder. That's fine. I don't care.
So what's your opinion
I mean,
on
I
like,
can't even taste them.
watermelon, the fruit?
I love watermelon, the fruit.
I see. Because I guess we're like.
Do I want to drink
reverse.
tomato juice? No. Do I want to drink watermelon juice? Yes.
I see. Because I think we're like in reverse as far as to like the watery things that we don't like. Because I'm perfectly good with tomato. Like
You don't like watermelon?
no, I don't like watermelon. The I guess like it's
What?
too mushy and watery for my taste because my.
But it's hard. It bounces back. You have to try hard to.
No. But I mean, like the flesh, like are you eating the skin? Are you eating the little green?
No, I eat the flesh. The flesh, it's like if you squish, like to squish a watermelon takes effort. To squish a tomato takes nothing.
But I mean, as far as like the
Put
taste
your
goes,
fingers inside a tomato and then put your fingers inside a watermelon, and you tell me which one is firmer, and you will say the tomato is
I'm
soft.
but like here's the thing, right? Is like I'm not talking about like the feeling of it or anything. It's more so like the taste of. I think I rather prefer the taste of tomato than watermelon, and I think it's because also the
My
combination.
face, if only I had a VTuber model that could get my facial expression for how much absolute disgust I felt when you just said that you dislike the taste of watermelon.
but like here's the thing, right? Is like by itself, like because with tomato, right? I usually put like mozzarella cheese with it, right? Some olive oil. Like that's
So
why I
you're
prefer.
adding stuff to tomatoes and then saying, "Wow, this dish is better than
Well,
straight
yes, but like
watermelon."
what can you? Because like the closest thing was putting condensed milk on watermelon for me, and I was like,
To say it's like to say what is that dish called? What did you just make when you make tomatoes, basil,
it's
tomatoes,
certainly
mozzarella?
like something
What is
Italian,
that
that's for
called?
sure.
What is that? Yeah,
Dog,
it's like an Italian thing.
you can't be saying I'm crazy. That ain't that can't be the truth, dog. All right,
A
people just
caprese. You are making yourself a caprese salad and then being like, tomatoes are better than watermelon. What the fuck?
you know what, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, man. I'm just like, here's the
Just
thing.
put some cheese with your watermelon. I don't fucking know.
Like, you people might say, Changle, you
You
might say.
people.
That's right. I'm gonna say you people out there, all right. You might be, hanging me to a cross, saying like, "Man, this person,
Yes.
this person needs to be crucified right now
Yes.
because of his takes on watermelon and tomatoes." And it's like,
Yes.
dog. All right. First of all, I'm just stating, not even in a like inflammatory way. I'm just like, I just don't like watermelon that much compared to tomatoes. And everyone's like, all right, put this man at the gallows. We see him at dawn where we hang him in front of the whole town square. And it's like, oh, come on, man. Like, I just don't like watermelon compared to tomatoes, and that's just it. Nothing
Dude,
else
you
about
cannot say that you like tomatoes more than watermelon when you just eat a caprese salad.
Well, yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
But here's the thing, right? It's like, but the other combination when I tried with watermelon, I don't prefer it compared to the other stuff that I can do with tomato.
Because you're supposed to eat watermelon plain. Because and you have to compare watermelon plain to tomatoes plain. You can't just like fucking add stuff and be like, wow, when I added stuff to tomatoes, it tasted a lot better. Bro, if I fucking made a burger and then put a sliver of tomato on it, I can't be like, wow, this burger is better than watermelon.
No, that's not the same.
That's
not the same. All right, don't get it
It is
twisted.
the
That's not. Don't get it
exact same.
twisted. All right,
I'm not twisted. It's you. It's you that's messed up.
Nah. All right, we're gonna move on because obviously people are being distracted. They're just being distracted by all the noise. All right, let's move on.
To the last one.
Yes, to the last one. Candy corn.
The problem is I kind of like candy corn.
Do you like enough to where you can eat a lot of it? Because I can't.
I can't eat a lot of it.
Like,
but also, you want to know something crazy? You know how candy corn has 3 colors?
Yes.
I bite into it.
Come on. Come on. Don't do this to us, man. Why are you gonna do this to us, Ninzi? Do you see how much white there is in this candy corn? There's like the smidgen of white.
You take a bite of the tip, and then you take a bite of the orange, and then you pop the yellow in your mouth.
But
it's
are
easy.
we also not recognizing that isn't all parts of it the same flavor? Like, isn't it just like
No,
color? Can we confirm, like, are the different colors different flavors? Like, what is going on? Is that the case there? I don't believe it.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
believe
You have to eat it in 3 bites.
I can't. Okay, first off, let's just try to confirm something. All right. We need to confirm the justification this time, all right, with hard facts. Candy corn. Layers, different flavor? All right. Let's see. Oh god, it's probably not gonna candy corn, sorry. It said candy layers. The yellow colors seem to have unique consistency from orange. I'm not sure they taste different, but I think the white is more crumbly. So it feels like the textures are different, but the flavor, different flavors. It depends on the type. Nowadays, there are a lot of varieties, and of course, but for your question, I'm going to assume you mean...
They're saying that the textures
no.
give it different flavors. I feel like it's just you have to eat them separately.
Okay, so all three layers are different
Okay,
colored
wait,
mellow
wait,
cream.
wait. Do you also want to hear absolute insanity?
Okay.
I have to eat the colored goldfish separately as well.
What? What? What do
I
you
also can eat.
mean?
I also like.
What do you
when
mean?
You know when you get the colored goldfish and it's like purple,
Colored?
green, orange.
Wait,
You have to eat them separately.
Okay. First off, I only am familiar with just like cheddar goldfish. What do you?
Yeah, there's colored. It's also just
Are you
yeah.
talking about this?
Yeah, that.
Okay, and so are we confirming here that they are all cheddar flavored? They're just different colors.
Yes.
Okay.
They do bake differently though based on the colors.
You can't be like, okay, so here's the thing, right? They may have the same flavor, but they bake differently at minute temperatures, all right? And that's what's the difference, all right? And that's why I
they
gotta
taste they taste completely different. You have
There
to
is
eat them.
no way
Yes,
that
you
you're
cannot
like,
eat these by the
hey,
handful.
cheddar
You have to eat them
flavored
one by
goldfish.
one. You bite them in
And-
half. You eat half of the goldfish and then you eat the other half.
I can't believe this.
It's how you eat goldfish.
Did
There's
we?
no other way to
This
do
might
it.
have been like the worst idea ever because now both of us have exposed for like this for the quote unquote psychopathic tendencies we have with our food consumption. This might have been more damaging to our reputations than anything.
You eat it so that there's two fish, not that you eat the tail and then the head.
Wait. So there's. Oh, okay. So let's go back. All right, goldfish.
Yeah.
Goldfish here.
Yeah.
So
You eat it so that like you split it on like the seam.
the seam.
Yeah, there's like a seam where it's like one side and then the other.
So like let me actually because I have
Yeah, if you bite them in the right way, they split along the seam. Exactly. Crow knows.
let's
You essentially like you see like you don't eat it like the head and the tail. You do it the other way.
okay, so I'm gonna bring it up here. Oh wait, you know what? I can't because it's on a different screen. Okay, but whatever. So here. Okay, so
Yeah.
I have it here. So you're telling me
Yeah.
you bite this portion?
No. You bite it so that like if you were to take a knife and you were to cut it in half so that you'd have two fish pieces.
Okay, so
Like
cut it
that.
like this way, right?
No.
Oh, this way?
Like on the full other dimension.
Oh.
Like along the edge.
along the edge.
Yeah, so you have like you cut it like if you were to cut it with a knife, like
Mhm.
you lay the goldfish so it's standing up, so it's like
Mhm.
thin, and then you cut it in half so it's thinner.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean. Oh my God,
Yeah,
you eat
the
eat like
seam.
that?
Yeah, you bite it in half that way.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm eating goldfish the correct way.
You're what? Okay, let's. Okay, this is what you're doing.
Listen,
Um,
grow is like Pepsi, and then it splits, exactly.
this is what you're doing right now. This is.
Yes, it's like that, but with goldfish.
Oh my God. This is.
But it's not that thin because it's.
It might as well be that thin. You're eating like half that way. What are you doing?
It tastes delicious.
This is my
so
face
good.
right now when I'm looking at you and how you consume goldfish. I'm like, oh my God, I am
It's
sad
so
goofy
good.
right now.
It tastes better.
Oh,
tastes better.
How does it
The
taste
flavor
better?
is immaculate.
There ain't
It's
no
because
way.
instead of being
There
like
ain't
your mouth
no
is full
way.
of cracker, it's like this thin layer of just like salt and cheese. It's so good.
Okay, first of all, Chango, the technique is there, but you're missing the point in which that like you're doing that because there's something inside the sunflower. There's not anything inside the goldfish. There's nothing inside.
No, the air is important.
air
The air.
is important. You're like, oh God, I gotta get that air. I gotta get that cheddar air. You know,
The
that's the
air
most
adds
important
so much
aspect.
to it. When the inside touches air, it changes. Yes, exactly. It changes the texture enough to matter.
Oh
It
my
tastes so good.
lord.
When you get one, when you cut one in half, that also is like very thin. It's like it feels like ephemeral on your tongue. It's so good.
I
It
don't
is the
I
best
don't
way to eat
I
goldfish.
was I
And then you eat it one by one by splitting it in half.
it took me so long to get it because I was thinking maybe I'm not understanding it. You know, maybe I'm it's hard to explain, you know, through just like, you know, verbal
Kuro gets the
communication.
communion wafer.
But then I realized, like, no, the reason why I couldn't understand because this is like the same shit that like eldritch beings like tell you in your ears. Like, this is madness. Like, this is verbal madness that I'm experiencing right now.
No. It's right. It's right.
Like, this is, I bet you, like in like Lovecraftian horror, like the thing that you can never understand in movies, it's like you're supposed to bite the goldfish in half, you know, like that's how you're supposed to do it. It's like, oh my god, of
It's how you're
course,
supposed to do it.
of course I'm gonna go
Youngster, it's
insane if I do that.
Youngster, there's just one way to eat these goldfish.
No. But anyway, though, we lost track. The whole point of it was the candy corn, and we confirmed, somewhat, that the colorings do not matter. They're all the same levels of mallow, candy, whatever. All
Sure,
right.
they totally did say that they have
But
different cooking temperatures.
but
and
whatever.
the
But
same
regardless
textures
of
and
how you
taste,
eat it,
but
that is
okay.
also a distraction, because I guess at the end of the day, can either of us eat candy corn a lot? And the answer is no.
No.
We can't. Obviously, no. There's just no way.
Obviously, no.
We will get physically ill. Now,
Yes.
where does it go? Because it's obviously going to be either straight to Goodwill or Fuel for the Fire.
Yeah.
But there are certainly, the issue is that there's certainly things that we can eat, but other things that we can't, like, are not able to.
I would put it
touch.
above Dots, below Smarties. To be honest,
Above
I'd
Dots,
rather
below
candy corn
Smarties.
than Dots.
I see. I think I can go with that.
Can we move Mike and Ike's up one and then move Hershey Kisses up one?
What? The Mike and Ike's one, so up here,
Yeah.
and then the Hershey's
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, yeah.
Look at that normal distribution curve. Thank you.
Chango, have you never split a wafer bar into separate parts? Like, if you're talking about Kit Kats, I mean, I split the thing in half and then eat like the individual bars, but
I need to send this to myself.
but like what you're talking about is that I get the bar and then I cut it in half at like and so like the width of it is now in half and I eat it that way. That's not that you don't eat Kit Kats like that. That's worse than like biting it from its side, you know, or like eating the both together. Like we don't do that over here. Putting over my canine teeth to be Candy Draculas. Hey, that's probably a good use for candy corn.
Honestly, real.
Sasso no homo. But yeah, I mean, you know, that's probably the best uses for it because, you know, what's the funny thing? I think candy corn has been used more for decorations than for its actual purpose of being consumed. I feel like there's been more
Yes, I
candy
could agree with
corn
that.
being used as like necklaces or things to stick around in walls and stuff than people actually eating it. So
Yes, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely tops cupcakes, and then you
Yeah.
kind of like rip it off.
okay. Well, somehow
This has been great. This has been beautiful.
Somehow.
I love this.
I thought, wow, this is gonna go super quick, and we're probably gonna need to fill in the air with some Street Fighter Battle Hub. It turns out we actually didn't need. We could probably cut this list in half, and we would have probably still had like a good chunk of time left. Oh my god, a jar of candy corn right now? Ugh. Riddle me this, Curl. Can you eat candy corn like the whole thing, like a bag of candy corn? I don't think anyone can. I don't think anyone could.
They just said they will eat 5 pounds of it.
Oh my god, that's someone signing their death wish. That's someone who is trying
Sugar
to die as a
rush,
martyr.
Sugar rush.
Okay, but let's save the tier list. Download.
I'm so excited. I'm
Oh,
so
image.
excited.
Yep. I'll send you the image as well on
I'm
Discord.
gonna post it on YouTube, man. I'm so excited.
But
I'm gonna put this on my wall. I
Oh my
agree with this
lord.
tier list.
Oh my lord.
Except for the peanut M&Ms, but I'm okay with
Yeah, I
that.
mean, you know, some of these are kind of scuffed, but at the same time, you know, some of it is rage bait, like we said. You know,
But
we're trying to bait some
Some of it's
people.
real.
You
I
know,
mean, I think we're cooking with Krabby Patties and Hershey's cookies and
yeah,
cream bar at the top.
I would say that like in general, for the most part, like most of it's agreeable. I don't think people
Yeah.
would have like a harsh assessment of like at
They have
least the
harsh
things at the top.
assessments. They have harsh assessments, youngster. They have
So
really
here's the
harsh
thing, right? The
assessments.
harsh assessment, funnily enough, was not where we put the candy on this tier list. It's how we consume it. That's the only thing that I got from this tier list is people
No,
are
they're bad at our opinions as well. But I care more about how we eat the
I mean,
candy.
I felt more disdain for how I consume like candy than I have with my takes on the candies themselves. I think you've also had that too, with just how you're going about eating the nerd's rope or the goldfish. So I mean,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this tier list has awoken something in me to be like, huh, I wonder why I do eat every flavor by itself and pick off each nerd by itself. I really have to do some deep introspection on myself.
I mean, you know, hey, maybe we can have a follow up stream of like, you know, let's dig deeper into our past traumas. Maybe that's what caused all of us to. Maybe there might have been something that like you know, but the head mistress at my preschool was like, you can't eat individually. That takes too long at snack time. You gotta eat it faster, and that's why I have to eat everything by the handful. You know, maybe that's why. You know, so.
You're in a hurry. You got things to do.
My past trauma forces me to just eat everything by the handful. Nothing else.
Ah! This has
Well,
been very fun, Youngster.
oh
I
yeah.
had honestly a great time. Mostly because I really did want to chat with you, but a lot
Mhm.
of the other things we were doing, especially for 2x ago, I was like, I can't chat and play this game.
Oh yeah, yeah,
My
yeah.
brain is literally melting out of its
Same
skull.
thing. Like if whenever you are in my chat, and I'm playing Street Fighter, I am definitely like, if you were to look at my like CPU, you would see like 90% is trying to figure out what I'm doing in the game, and 10% is trying to figure out coherent sentences to respond to your text. So, I
Mhm,
mean, I'm the same
mhm.
way, man. So definitely something like this is much more much more enjoyable and relaxing than what we did last time for sure. So,
And look at all this lore I got. Look at all this
mhm.
wonderful, beautiful lore
May not
of
be the Lord
this
that you
guy
like.
just shoves gummies in.
The type of lore that maybe you can use against me now, you know. Uh, but hey, you know, lore nonetheless, I will say. So, but yeah. Well, I would like to say thank you very much, Ninzi, for you know, helping me with this collab here. You know, always very much appreciated for you giving me the time of day. We all know,
Aw, thank you. Thank you
you
for
know.
putting together this tier list.
Oh
Yucky did
yeah.
all the work. I just had to show up and say my bad opinions on candy.
You know, I think people, like I said before, I think the main takeaway is how we consume the candy is probably the most heinous thing that has come from this stream than anything. So, but I also want to thank everyone else in the chat for you know participating and showing the passion. Is the best phrase that I could say. The passion that you all have for,
Mhm,
you
mhm.
know, the certain candies that you like on here. And we hear you. We hear you loud and clear. But you're not the one in charge of the tier list. So, unfortunately, it's up to me and Ninzi to set the record straight. So,
Yeah, and this is
mhm.
the correct tier list. This is 100% real and right, and there's no opinions. No opinions could change this.
But yeah, let me go ahead. I'll raid you, and then you can raid somebody. Because you know, I do. Someone's got to do some of the work around here. And so you gotta do
I
the
was gonna-
work of shuffling everyone off to a different streamer is what I'm gonna give you today. So, but yeah,
Oh
you know.
no.
But but yeah, I just want to say again, thank you for your time. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully we can do something like this again. Maybe not something inflammatory like this, but hopefully something a
Not
little more.
just a shipping war, just a
Yeah,
shipping
shipping.
tier list.
That might
How could that
actually.
be inflammatory?
We just double down on even
Just,
more like.
we go even harder.
But yeah, just want to say thank you very much again, and I just hope that you and everyone else in the chat has a good weekend and a good holiday or good Halloween week. So.
We're going into spooky season, into